Хорошо, у них есть эти большие тицки.
Whip 'em loud.
Titsky.
Whip 'em loud.
Titsky.
Wednesday. It's off the hook, yo. Opie and Anthony.
Here's to Osama bin Laden. That towelhead scum. May the U.S. blast his ass to Kingdom Come. He's a bagless wonder that lives in the cave. May Marines Budweiser on that sucker's grave. Osama, being a chicken faggot, lives off camel turds with a topping of maggots. Osama thinks we don't have the guts to come and blow off his Islamic nuts. But now America is done with his crap. So let's just nuke the f***ers off the map. So here's to Osama, that son of a bitch. May his fall off with a 7-year itch. And may they beat on his with a big brass hammer till his asshole whistles the Star-Spangled Banner. USA! 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 Make a run!
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. Yeah, Whip 'em Out Wednesday is back, ladies and gentlemen. We need some relief on the highways and the byways.
I can't even,
We haven't done it in about a month because we were on vacation, and then disaster hit all of us. So we're going to bring it back today. It's a very simple concept for the new cities. We encourage you to put WOW somewhere on your ride. And if the ladies feel like it, they will flash you on the way home from work today or wherever you're riding to or from, okay? Right. We do have WOW bumper stickers. Some of the stations we broadcast on, they have their own personalized WOW bumper stickers. Yeah. If your city or station does not have that, well, you send us a self-addressed stamped envelope and we'll give you one of ours, okay? That address is 888 7th Avenue, New York, New York, 10106. We'll have that address hopefully on opieandanthony.com as we get our websites back together, okay? Yes. All right, so Whip 'em Out Wednesday's back.
I've had it.
And Anthony is completely furious.
I'm done. I'm done on so many levels.
He's gonna waste my time about something that doesn't affect me directly.
No,
so
it's not that. I'm not even going to talk about that yet.
Oh, what?
I'm just generally disgusted with everything. That's just part of it. The whole Manhattan driving situation. Now, you might remember a couple of short weeks ago, we talked about the patience that everyone has gotten. Remember that?
I remember you personally saying that if to feel safer, you would understand, waiting and you would understand that you would have to let your patients go.
I wish I had said at like the airport, because that's something, you expect the delays and you live with them and whatnot. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. First of all, waiting for Bush and Bush and the rest of our government to do anything, right? To do anything.
Who likes waiting for Bush?
I don't want to wait. There's nothing being done. Every day, I don't know if everyone else is noticing this, but I have. Every day, I read the news. I watch the news. I go on all the news websites. I am very up to date on what's going on. Every day, they dilute the American public's anger a little more. You know what I mean? Day one, we were shocked, and then we went into sad and pissed and everything else. Remember how pissed off everyone was a couple of weeks ago? Genuinely fuming. We got to do something. My God, this can't happen again. We got to bomb something.
To help you out, completely livid and just assuming that we would strike back immediately.
Right.
Within, I thought if he waited 3 days, it was a long time. It was a long time.
George Bush gets up there with everyone else and says, uses words like, war has been declared on us. We are in a state of war. We will fight this war. War being thrown around. The man right now and the administration is not using the word properly. Freezing assets is not war. And now every day that goes by, it's a little bit of more hope that we'll do something taken away. Now they're talking about, there's a lot of this. It's a new type of war. Not the kind of war where you're going to see the type of invasion and stuff that we saw in World War II and the action was, okay. So what does that mean? A lot of covert stuff? Well, we can't say. But it's a whole different type of war that doesn't involve bombing and killing people.
Anthony, the enemy hides in the shadows.
Right. I've heard the speeches 1,000 friggin' times.
And we have these cells all over the world.
They can hide. We will chase them down, flush them out, and again, using the term, bring them to justice. No. Justice is their pieces all over the place. Not bring them to... Just the language. I can't get an exact quote. I can't put my finger on it exactly because they're doing a very good job at this. But mark my words, and you listen to me, please. Every day, they're taking a little bit of the anger away and putting stuff off, and the language in these speeches are being tweaked every day to make it seem like they're not really going to do anything that the American people want.
Maybe we are doing stuff.
No, we're not. I've heard that too. Maybe there's a lot of covert stuff going on.
Maybe it's so covert we don't know about it.
Bull. You know why?
Maybe
Bull. There are friggin' reporters and everything, and their side wants everyone to see what we're doing. If we were doing something secretive, you'd know about it. Believe me, there's no such thing anymore. I'm getting pissed.
Fred, what's up?
Yo, Anthony's got to calm down, man. We all feel the same way. We want instant retaliation.
Yeah.
But even when the Japs bombed Pearl Harbor, it took 4 months to set up a retaliation.
Dude, stop it. December 18th we were bombing something, you idiot.
No,
December 7th was Pearl Harbor.
The major retaliation was 4 months later.
What was 4 months later?
The major retaliation.
Oh, stop it. We actually, like Opie used the term, bouncing some rocks off of it. You know, we were bouncing around some rocks.
I'm not allowed to use that term anymore. People are saying I use it too much.
Oh, who cares? You know what it is, though? Hey, dude, we did something. We did something on the 18th after December 7th.
And we would have got there sooner, but it took that long to get the planes over there.
Right, it took a long time, and that was back then.
And that's what I mean. We're talking 60 years ago. It took a lot longer to fly the planes over there.
Ronnie Reagan waited 15 days to bomb Libya, and that was a long time. But you knew damn well he was doing it. He wasn't using words in his speech to wind everyone down.
We're up to 15 days right now.
I think the press is taking a big part in winding us down, too. They're just getting back to business as usual, and that sucks.
All right, thank you. Let's go to John. John, what's going on? You don't agree with Anthony, huh? John!
Yeah, I didn't know you were talking. Yeah, tell them to relax a little bit. They got every wing of the Navy sitting there waiting.
I know what's there. Dude, if the case was everyone was quiet, George Bush wasn't running around shaking people's hands all the time, and everyone was in meetings, I wouldn't care. It's the language of these speeches I'm hearing after 2 weeks. They've calmed down. I'm being patient. I would wait another week if I thought something was going to happen. You know what? They're just sitting there changing the language of the speeches to calm us down.
They are not. Things are going. Saudi Arabia right now went against the Taliban and voted against, and it's absolutely against everything that they stand for, which is huge. My father's a retired Marine in Force Recon.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He was in Vietnam before anybody else. They're doing things. There are people. There are Afghanistan Taliban that are dead now. They're not holding back. There's things going on. They said that we're not going to know what's going on. Thank God Gore's not. We have Bush, Colin Powell, Dick Cheney, Rumsford. They're all ex-military guys. You couldn't ask for a more aggressive.
Start it rolling. Yes, the waiting is the hardest part.
What? All right, John, thank you.
All right.
I understand what everyone's saying. But you gotta listen. You gotta listen to these speeches. They're not as gung-ho.
Scott, what's going on?
I had two quick questions. And if you've read all these websites and all the news reports, don't you think that a direct military action would be unwise? And my second question was, you yourself said not too long ago that the longer we wait means not if we wait forever, but the longer we take means that we're
Scott,
more deliberate in our plan.
Hold on a second.
Very hard. All right, Scott, what was the second question?
Well, there's no reaction? The waiting the hardest part. Hardest for what?
Listen to me, Scott. Your first question, what was that about bombing other countries?
About if you read all the websites, don't you realize that if we had take direct military and immediate action, that would be unwise.
Why?
In the grand scope of things.
Why?
The fact that, as it has been just drilled into our heads, not drilled into our heads meaning we're mindless, but it has been explained that we do have the support of the European Union, a lot of other nations in the Middle East, for taking anti-terrorist action.
What's the downside?
If we are too direct militarily, we would lose that support.
Screw the support! I'm tired of dancing around all of these different groups. We changed the god-effing name of this mission because we were offending someone. Eat me! Offensive is 7,000 dead people and buildings destroyed. That's offensive. They get offended by infinite justice? No, because the Muslims say that only God can dole out infinite justice.
Only Muhammad.
Eat me!
Right, but
Eat me!
But as it has been explained that this will be a long, drawn-out operation, don't you think that support would be wise?
Scott, you got to listen to me.
Okay.
Right after this happened, we should have bombed the mother F out of Afghanistan. We should have also taken out Iraq. Because they're responsible, too. We've sat there and done nothing. And you know what's going to happen? God, mark my friggin' words, what's going to happen? They will strike before we do. Another terrorist strike before we do crap. Because we're doing nothing, and they're laughing at us.
I think we look like a bunch of pussies.
Absolutely, Opie. Thank you. We look like pussies. We're doing nothing, and the language in these speeches are doing nothing but trying to calm us down and set us up for the big disappointment that nothing is going to happen. Look at what happened when we played defense for 8 years. We played, we won't go after these groups. We'll sit back because if we don't F with them, they won't F with us. Look, we're 7,000 people and a few buildings in the hole now.
Yeah, but
it's time to do something.
But it's not like you could have expected that they would have retaliated against us in that way. But I will say that you are entitled to your opinion, and only time will tell.
Well, I guess we'll agree to disagree.
There you go. Bye.
God,
is that the worst saying ever?
I can't handle that. You know, I might not agree with what you say, but I'll defend with my life your right to say, shut up!
Although I would make a couple of quick points. The only reason I think we need other countries is for certain intelligence aspects.
Right, okay.
Things that they have.
But you know something? Our allies will stick by us in that aspect. We're not getting intelligence from the people that are on the fence, for the people that we're running to, like the Saudis, that won't let us use some of their friggin' air bases. That's a fake ally right there. That's a fake ally.
And one thing, I want to see military action I want to see military action that actually embarrasses us in 10 years, that we look back and go, oh, that was too rough.
That was a little...
Exactly.
But
maybe we went a little too far.
One thing I'll say, though, is sometimes when you're dealing with cockroaches, I mean, they scurry into little holes, and the hindsight will prove this. If they're just cutting off some of the holes, just to leave these little dirty roaches running in the middle of the kitchen so you can step on them, then this makes sense. But I don't know if they're going to do that. But that could be what they're doing, is closing off some of the little holes financially.
The countries that support them, we are not stupid. We know what these countries are. We know the countries and the governments of these countries that support these people. Why are we not screwing them up so badly that that any country would be insane to take these terrorists?
You make them second guess themselves.
Right. But now are they second guessing? They're going, oh my God, look what we got away with.
It's like, holy yes.
But, ooh, they froze bank accounts. Woo!
The only problem,
they're laughing.
A lot of them are religious lunatics, though, and martyrdom to them is like being a rock star to us.
Well, great. You know something? And we will sponsor their sending them to friggin' Allah. We'll help them. We'll do them the favor. They want to be martyrs? Who are we to deny them? Let's kill them and send them to a better place. We'll be doing them a favor.
We only have 5 minutes before. We need to be funny, right? 5 minutes left. Peter, what's going on?
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
My father was in the World Trade Center, and he was on the 103rd floor. And
sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah. I just want to kill these bastards, I swear to you. I want to take AIDS and spray the AIDS all over them.
Nice.
No, do we have the AIDS bomb yet? Have we built a great delivery system for the AIDS?
We should.
We really should.
I really want to kill these effing bastards.
Yeah.
They make me so pissed off.
Your dad died, or he's still listed as missing?
They say he's presumed dead.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But the best thing is we're getting $100,000 out of this.
You are either goofing or the sickest little son of a bitch I've ever heard.
You have to be goofing,
He's
Peter.
taking
Stop
lemons
it.
and he's making
We
lemons.
are getting $100,000 out of this, though.
There's no joking about
Peter.
this. Are you serious? Now, don't be an idiot.
Peter.
Did your father die?
They said he's presumed dead.
Peter,
Cantor Fitzgerald. You heard of those people?
Peter.
Yes.
You need to be on the radio this bad that you had to come up with this today?
His name is Paul DeCola, okay?
Are all your
Cantor
friends sitting
Fitzgerald.
in another room laughing that you got through to the
No,
show?
you effing tool.
Dude,
no.
It
No.
might be, and this is how he's dealing with it, which, because I have no clue how a kid would deal with something like this. But now I know you're lying. You're not 18.
I have a disability.
Look,
Peter.
All right, I've had enough.
Wait, what is the
with this
disability besides sounding like Peter Lorre?
F you, Norton.
All right.
kid. What is with... God damn. Everyone's lost their minds.
Everyone.
Don't...
Everyone's lost their minds. Whew.
Hey, Ed, how was your drive in today?
Oh, my God, another thing.
What?
See?
What?
Well, I think the whole country could grasp onto what I was just saying, whether you agree or not. But now for a little bit of more of a local thing, the Manhattan traffic, we knew it was going to be all screwed up. Lower Manhattan is a mess. Can't get in. I'm coming in from Brooklyn. Traffic every day. It's getting worse every day. I understand that. Fine. I sit in the traffic. I bitch about it. There's nothing you could do about it. Giuliani, I guess, Mayor Giuliani, we've praised him here, and he did a great job as mayor during this crisis. I think he was feeling a little too well liked.
Just when he got so many new friends.
I think his popularity was too high for even him to like.
He couldn't handle it, so he goes, well, this will get him.
Yeah. Every story's like that, too. The Grinch, the Grinch was a real prick. And then at the end, he came to, And there's always those stories of the real son of a bitch that all of a sudden everyone likes. Well, he just couldn't do it for too long. He's deciding, starting tomorrow, that there are to be no cars. Crosstown traffic, very good. Can we turn it down a tinge? He's decided that there are no cars in Manhattan below 67th Street. Pretty much cuts Manhattan in 3/4 of Manhattan, the important part of Manhattan, off limits to cars with one person in them. You need 2 people or more in every vehicle.
Which is more to get revenue for the city because you're forced to use mass transit.
Right, which is just going to be a catastrophe. It's bad enough as it is. Now, I don't know how the hell I'm getting in tomorrow, tell you the truth. The subway from Brooklyn is a mess. I believe it involves shuttle buses for me. I believe I can not only just jump on a stop. I believe I would need a shuttle bus.
A shuttle bus?
A shuttle bus.
To get you to your subway
to get me
stop.
to the subway, then to get me here, and then get...
Is that a short bus?
Yeah, the shuttle bus. I don't know what to do.
And can't even handle a minor delay. So.
I don't like... You know something? I understand the gravity of this situation. We've seen it. The destruction, the death. Now we are entering the phase of major inconvenience for the rest of the living. What is this, Rick? Faggot.
Just playing a song for you. Relax.
Thank you. Is this my relaxed song?
Yeah. Mellowing you out.
And Giuliani, I called one of our cop friends. And he doesn't even know how this is going to work. Giuliani blurted this out, and it's taking effect tomorrow. You're not going to be able to do this from 6 a.m. till midnight. You cannot have a car in Manhattan with one person in it. Now, a lot of people said, I'm going to beat the rush. I'm going to take my single occupancy vehicle in before 6 a.m. Now, you get out at 5, there you are, in Manhattan with one person to go. What are they going to do? Shoot you? Throw you out? Push you into the river? They didn't think this out. But it's being enacted in a matter of hours. Right.
You know, we're going to have to cue some of these songs up. We're going way too long for the joke.
Rick gets these ideas, hands you the CD, and 20-minute intro. What the hell did he do the other day? What was that? Jimi Hendrix, Star Spangled Banner?
Oh, yeah.
And the intro to that before it is even recognizable as the Star Spangled Banner.
4 minutes long.
4 minutes.
Anyway.
Ben, why'd you pull a stupid Rick thing like that? You want to blame Ben, Rick?
So it's just a mess down here in New York.
My patience is growing very, very thin. I can't take this anymore.
Man, people hate you today. Paul, what's going on?
Anthony, you're a girl. Shut up. Get on a subway like the rest of us. I used to work in your building.
Shuttle bus, ass!
No, listen
shuttle
to me.
bus!
Listen to me. I used to work in your building. There's 4 subway lines within 2 blocks of your building. Suck it up, read a magazine.
Yeah, where do they go?
Go to work.
Where do they go?
Okay, the N train's on your corner, douche.
No,
the one
I know where it is.
It's on the 7th Avenue. You got the 8th Avenue trains and the 6th Avenue trains. You're just sounding ridiculous.
Hey, schmuck douche. Shuttle bus. I'll have to take a shuttle bus.
You take the subway from Brooklyn.
The R line from Brooklyn's dead, you stupid
If you need me to translate it for you, I will, dumbass. And take a train into the city like the rest of us.
Eat me.
Paul? Ant doesn't like going underground.
Well, Ant needs to grow up a little bit.
That's where they're going to be spreading the anthrax in the subways.
Right.
You think I want to be stuck there with the likes of you? Breathing in disease?
Anthony,
and let me tell you something. After tomorrow, Paul, after tomorrow, you're going to be crying. Sweaty armpit in your face. That thing is going to be loaded like a sardine can after tomorrow.
And with
you tell me how nice it is.
This is what's important to you. With everything that's gone on the last couple of weeks, because little girl Anthony can't get his car in the
right.
city.
Oh, I'm leaving the room.
That's what it is. Little girl Anthony can't get his car in the city.
Suck it up. Suck it up. Be a man about it. Just suck it up and take a train for an hour.
How about you suck it?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
How about you suck it, Paul?
Grow up, Anthony.
Yeah, grow up. There we go. Oh, I've been hung up on. Eat my F, you S-headed mother F tool.
Well, I hope you know that saying grow up and hang up on somebody should make you think.
You know, I'm even going to sit back and say he's got a point, because I'm very pissed, and a lot of people aren't going to be able to appreciate the pissed-offedness that I have in me. The guy was calling and saying, all right, I'm whining. Fine, I'm whining. I could get on the subway. I could do that. What I'm saying is...
I think it's a bunch of things that are finally getting to you, and you've reached your limit.
Right.
I think if you just had to deal with a crappy commute, you'd be kind of okay.
If we were bombing something.
Right, but it's all these things, coming together, and you're losing your effing mind like everyone else.
Because now the devastation of this whole thing is spreading out. The ripple effect, it's getting smaller, but it's spreading out a lot wider. And it's affecting a lot of people in other ways.
Not just restaurants are closing down, Broadway shows.
And what are we doing about it? Nothing.
People getting fired left and right in New York City because, let's just talk about the hotels. The hotels don't need as many people working.
Right. We can't live our lives like we did beforehand. It's directly because of these scum terrorists, and we're doing nothing. That's what pisses me off. If I knew I was being inconvenienced with the rest of this city, but we were doing something about it, it would be a lot easier to take. Right. There's no retaliation. No wonder people are beating up the friggin' Muslims. They're taking it into their own hands. And don't do that, people.
Yeah, no, that's not good. Mike, what's up?
Hey, and I got a suggestion for you.
Yeah.
Take that blow-up doll that you hump at night and put it in your passenger seat.
You're saying take my blow-up doll, my blow-up sex toy doll, and put it in the passenger seat so I have
Strap
two people?
it in the passenger seat and drive. They'll never know.
There you go. Okay. I'll try that.
The funny thing is, this is all moot because Ant's just going to start driving his police cruiser to work again.
Mike, I would take your mom with me, but I'd still get pulled over because with her head in my lap, the cops would still think there's only one person in there. Dick.
Brother Joe wants in. Brother Joe.
I am thoroughly pissed. I'm as pissed as Anthony is.
They're doing nothing.
It's all the same old story. And you know what? Remember when you were in high school and there was that little scrappy kid that could beat up anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little scrappy kid. He wasn't particularly big. He didn't have a lot of friends, but he was able to beat people up. That was all he was good at. He could beat people up.
Right.
When you got punched in the nose by that kid, did you worry about getting all your friends together to get this kid back? No. You picked up a baseball bat and you broke both his effing legs.
Right, that's what you do.
And I'm as pissed as you are, man.
There's too much politics involved with our retaliation of this.
Way too much. It's it's PC United States as usual.
If we got to sit back and look at these countries and go, we got to worry because they'll get mad if we bomb them. Whoever gets pissed off at our actions, roll tape. Roll the video of 2 weeks ago and tell them, how are we not justified in doing exactly whatever we did right up to the A-bomb? How are we not justified, and how could you as a country be pissed at us for retaliating when, look at this. See the person falling out the window? Look at that. See the people jumping out of the flaming friggin' window? There you go. Now, how are we not justified?
The Trade Center being the biggest symbol of capitalism?
Yeah.
I say we should have taken out the biggest symbol of
their religion.
Islam. We should have just taken out a couple of mosques over in Afghanistan.
Right over there. Their most holy of mosques.
That's it. And that you know what? It probably wouldn't have stopped them, but it would have made them think.
Yep.
You know, and right now it's not even making them think. You're right. I honestly do believe. By the way, stay out of the subways, man. Don't take the subway.
That's where the anthrax is going.
That's right. I'm telling you, man, it's not hard. It's not hard to do.
Yeah. All right, Brother John.
Not hard to do. Anybody can do it.
Let's not get more paranoid than we are. Thank you.
We're all paranoid.
I'm telling you, man, it's not even paranoid.
No, I'm just saying let's not get people more paranoid. We all know what could happen. I don't feel like talking about
You know what it is? Let me tell you something, Ope. All the stuff you're hearing that comes off as paranoia, anytime before September 11th, if you would have said, how about a terrorist taking our own passenger planes and crashing into huge buildings and all the fuel? Wow. Would that have been paranoia? Yeah. Sure, it would have been. It ended up a reality, and I think we all have to be prepared for the worst here.
It's paranoia, and the reality is with it as well.
Right.
Every day I'm on the Long Island Railroad, and you have to go under the East River there, and you're like, oh, my God, am I going to make it to the other side?
Oh, boy. Well, I like my single-person vehicle with my gas mask right there next to me.
You really have it?
Good for you.
Who doesn't have a gas mask now?
I don't.
You've got to get a gas mask. Do you have a gas mask, Opie?
Not yet.
Ben?
I'm pricing
gas
them.
mask?
I'm pricing them.
Gas mask? No one has a gas mask?
I didn't like it.
Take an impromptu survey. Ben, how do you know they're sold out? You try to get one.
I bought a metal detector today.
Did you get a metal detector?
Yeah.
What the hell is that going to do?
I bought a metal detector today.
Gonna look for a little change on the beach?
I got you. Like one of the personal ones that they use at the airport. Wee. You think so we can scan people that come in.
If he runs into a terrorist, he can hit him over the head with it.
There you go.
All right, Brother Joe.
All right, guys.
Hey, man.
It's a nightmare down here. I don't know if people fully understand in other cities. Every day you're just freaking out. Like last night I had to go through the tunnels on the way home. You're like, am I going to make it to the other side?
Yeah, boy, when that water rushes in, oof.
You got the NYPD, you got the FBI, and all sorts of agencies on both sides of the tunnel, checking everything, and I'm glad they're doing that, and unfortunately that means very long delays for people.
Yeah.
But that just makes you even more paranoid, because you're like, wow, look how many cops are checking vehicles now.
It really is like a police state. It's like martial law. We are just above martial law right now. You go around and all the military, the police with weapons that you never see cops toting around. It's just become something like that you never could have imagined seeing.
We have a cop on every corner. You would think, oh, that's a good thing to have. No, it's not.
Yeah, and then the big sanitation trucks full of sand blocking the on-ramps to prohibited roadways. So you're going down the FDR? Or you get off the Brooklyn Bridge and you can't go into downtown. There's the huge sanitation trucks that they use to sand the roads and plow them in the winter, loaded with sand, too. So they have the weight with the plows down, and they're across all these on-ramps, so you can't go there. And you look around going, whoa, we're in a military state.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey.
You fine African sister, you.
Thank
you. Nicole.
I just want to tell you.
Are you a cafe latte?
No, honey, I'm a vanilla fantasy. Thank you.
Ooh. What is a vanilla fantasy? A little lighter?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to comment real quick. I totally feel what both of you guys are saying. But, see, my vision of the bombing would have been when the fat lady was dancing in the street that they kept repeating over and over again. Right then, if we had a bomb then, that would have been the thing to replay.
See, wouldn't that have been nice to see? She's celebrating, doing her thing with her rotting teeth in her head, and all of a sudden you just see an explosion and see her head go flying. I need that.
Nicole,
I need that.
Nicole, you're in the hood, right?
No, honey.
Oh.
I work in suburbia.
I thought all black people lived in the hood.
Hey, watch that.
Hey. I'm just kidding.
Watch that.
Just trying to get the humor back in the show, Nicole.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to tell you.
I'm down with the struggle.
We were going to, refer to, gangs,
No.
One gang gets hit. What do? The other gang doesn't just sit around and figure out what they're doing. They hit back immediately, right?
Okay, better yet.
So you're suggesting a big drive-by?
No, better yet.
That would be better than freezing assets, my friend.
Hey.
I'm sorry, Nicole.
Okay. All of the prisoners that are on death row doing 1 or 2 life sentences, I say we send them all over there on a big boat, okay? They're professional killers. This is what they train to do. And we let them. We tell them you have 8 days, okay?
And we have Mike Tyson lead the charge.
You go in there, you kill everybody, and then what you do is, if you make it back to shore, we'll take you back to America, okay? We'll give you $500 and we'll let you go.
$500?
Hey, what better?
How about $5 million?
Look, $500 is a lot more than what they're getting right now.
I say we send Mike Tyson over there. No, not only will he find Bin Laden, he'll bite him in the testicles,
take him off the Zoloft,
and send him over there.
You're nuts. You guys are so nuts. But I love you.
All right.
The office listens to you, man.
Thank you, Nicole.
Look at that. You know what? Christy on line 3 has a great point. This is some of the stuff I've been saying. Christy.
How you doing, guys?
What's up?
Just bear with me. I'm a little nervous.
That's okay.
I was working in the Trade Center in 1993.
Mm-hmm.
And every day I feel very lucky that I'm actually here still.
Did you still work in the Trade Center 2 weeks ago?
No, I wasn't there then. Thank goodness.
Okay.
But I'm a little aggravated because when it happened in 1993, and they found, all of those guys, including the idiot that actually went back to get his deposit for his rent-a-van.
Yeah, remember that guy?
These guys are in prison now doing 256 years.
Yeah.
They're living better than the homeless people in this city.
Prison. First of all, yeah, they're living much better than the scum, dirty-assed people in their countries that they come from.
Including the pregnant woman that was in the building who, obviously died, and so did her baby.
If you look at the way these people live in their filth-ridden countries, American prisons are like a hotel. It's like going to the St. Regis Club Med. It's like going to a luxury hotel for these mother effers.
So the reason
Swear to God.
The reason why I call is because, I'm flipping through the TV, because you know, they have, you know, everybody else's perspective on this. And there was, I can't remember which channel I was watching, but they were saying that, you know, if the possibility of bringing, you know, bin Laden to justice, and what kind of justice are they talking about? Are they going to do the same thing that they did with these other guys back in '93? They're going to put him in jail?
Yeah,
what does that mean?
Look how good that worked, bringing them to justice. We ran the 93 people through the system. They are now in prison. Ooh, 200 and some odd years. Who gives a flying F that they're spending a couple of hundred years in prison?
Yeah, with our tax dollars.
With our tax dollars. We're paying for their food right now.
And it didn't deter their brothers.
It didn't do anything. They needed,
These people understand blood and guts and death. That's what they understand. That's what they dole out. That's what we have to dole out 10 times worse to them.
But the other thing I don't understand is, if they're not from this country, then how come they are able to have the same kind of, you know, privilege that we're all given, in a sense, of being able to be brought to trial?
Because we're America. That's it.
Because we believe in
We're too nice. We're too nice.
All right, thank you. We got to take a break, Christy. But thank you. Good point. Chachi's calling from Boston, WBCN. Remember we had the problem with the bus signs yesterday?
Yes, we did.
We had, the WOW bus signs all over Boston. It said Opie and Anthony, WBCN, WOW. 2 people complained, and the MBTA up there got rid of all the bus signs,
All the bus signs.
Hey, boys, it's Chachi.
Hey, Chachi, what's going on with the bus signs?
Well, a couple of things. We picked up a small supply of them this afternoon, about 170 of them. We're going to give them away this afternoon. During the 5 o'clock hour, we'll send Callie down Route 9 West, and we'll send another van down Route 1's, towards Kowloon's. And we'll give them out to all your fans.
It's pretty cool. I got a lot of email from people saying, hey, man, I want one of those things. So here's your chance to get the bus signs that were banned from Boston.
It's unbelievable. I got to interrupt your subject matter, life or death subject matter, to talk about WOW signs coming off a bus.
That's important, too.
And, did anyone notice that there's TNA in MBTA? I think that's disgraceful.
That's offensive. They should change their initials.
Exactly. So we're going to give them away at 5 o'clock. We'll have the boys call in. I spoke to Dean Johnson a little while ago, too.
Oh, the guy that made up his own story.
Oh, nice.
That's what reporters should be doing, making up their own stories.
Yeah,
He built a story. He built his own story.
See, I spoke to him because no one else speaks to him here at BCN.
Yeah. And what do you have to say?
He said that one guy called him and left a message, and based on that one call, he called the MBTA, and the MBTA pulled the signs down.
He is such a sack.
Smells like Dave Dickless, our old boss. That's the games he used to play behind the scenes.
That's it.
It's amazing they're wasting their time with this.
Hey, we can't prove it, but I wouldn't be surprised. Let's just put it that way.
But we have over 900 of these signs we're going to give out in the next few weeks. We have the first shipment of them today, this afternoon.
Cool. All right, Chachi. Thank you.
Hey, guys.
They'll call in later when they're somewhere in Boston with those signs, okay?
Why doesn't Dean go out? You know what Dean should do? He should go out and mug people for money, and then the next day write, newspaper journalist mugs people. Why not? Just make up your own stories. What the hell?
Anthony, really fast. On the show today, of course, Jim Norton in the studio again. He's in the latest Penthouse issue, a one-page Q&A that is hilarious. Pick that up.
Yeah.
It's out today, I believe, on newsstands everywhere. Lewis Black coming in at 4. He was fired up yesterday, so we invited him back in today. The band Bad Ronald, they're going to rock. Huh? Of course I got it right. Also, we got an OJ prank call tape that is unbelievable. We'll try to get to that next. Also, we got John from TechnicalVirgins.com. We were talking about that website yesterday. And lots more to do today. Oh, and real fast, how's the new foosball table?
Okay. Don't even. I totally forgot about that.
What? I thought you'd be happy. What?
That stupid Al Dix.
What happened to the old one?
All right, we'll talk about the...
Oh, it's not out there. We can't even have fun playing foosball today.
All right, we'll talk about that next as well.
There's a car with a wow next to me.
Whip out your cans. Pull out your fun bags. What are you waiting for? Do it. Do it now.
You look fabulous.
Opie and Anthony.
We love seeing boobs.
Well, duh. Anthony, New York Islanders hockey is back. Oh, yeah. Are you, newcomers Alexei Yashin and Mike Pekka, along with the rest of your Islanders, are anxious to kick off the 30th anniversary season of New York Islanders hockey? I couldn't be more psyched than I am right now, Ant. Season tickets for the New York Islanders 30th anniversary season are still available, and for the same affordable price as last season. The New York Islanders have one of the lowest season ticket prices in the New York area, with seats starting as low as $14. They also offer the best season ticket benefits in the NHL, such as free parking for the entire season, 40% savings off the box office price, an exclusive meet and greet with the team, which is very cool. They were doing that last year, and almost 20 games of promotional giveaways. If you can't handle a full season of the fast-paced action, then check out the Islanders mini packs. I bought one of these, Anthony. Yeah. Whether it's for 21, 14, or 7 games, you'll get the same great seats to this season's best games, all at an affordable price. Give them a call right now for New York Islanders hockey, 1-800-882-ISLES, 1-800-882-ISLES.
Opie and Anthony. 1027 WNEW.
And we're back with the O&A show. I have Kid Chris on the line, Anthony. Oh, yeah? He's from KXOA. Right. KXOA. KXOA.
Yeah, they want you to emphasize the X.
One of the stations we're on in Sacramento, California. And he emailed me this OJ prank call tape. It's hilarious. Let's get him on the line. Kid Chris. Hey, Kid.
What's up? O to the is A?
Do you like being called Kid or Kid Chris?
No, it doesn't matter. You just call me Chris, Kid, whatever.
He's also friends with our buddy Scorch, Anthony.
Hey, Scorch, Kingdom of Iniquity. Totally Nude Radio. Hey, do your dressing.
You know, I worked with Scorch for a long-ass time up in Syracuse.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a funny story about Scorch, actually. He was, like the PD for a while, you know?
Yeah?
And I was on in the morning at the time.
Wait, slow down. He was the PD up there in Syracuse for a while?
For a little while, yeah.
PD, on a PD.
Imagine him. He used to, he'd sit down the jocks and tell them what to do and what not to do.
Oh, wow. You're making Ben lose his mind. Ben loves Scorch. Ben loves Scorch stories.
Oh, no. Well, here's a funny Scorch story. He was, I was working in the morning at the time, and we're on the radio talking about how he's the boss and all that stuff, and how he's giving us a hard time. And he had the windows on his Jeep slashed because of that.
Really?
Yeah, somebody whacked his Jeep.
Nice. So, Kid, you're on after us in Sacramento?
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock.
Right on. What's the buzz out there in Sacramento?
Man, I'll tell you, the station is huge. I think it's the hottest one in town because this is the way radio right now, you know?
Yeah.
And when all this stuff's going down, like last week with the terrorist attacks and stuff, this station's the only one being real, Everybody else is playing their music and their top 8 at 8 and all that crap, and nobody's,
Getting the lead out.
Yeah.
Mandatory, Metallica.
Yeah, just the phoniness, pretend like nothing's happening,
We had a bunch of stations in New York do exactly that, and we're not even 2 miles from the disaster area.
Yeah, it's sickening.
So you emailed me about an OJ prank call tape.
Yeah, I did this a while ago. We got, it pays when you're in radio. It pays when you got people that have regular jobs, the real jobs.
Yeah.
Listening, because like a guy that worked for one of the cell phone companies looked up OJ's cell phone number on his in his database or whatever and got me the number.
Oh,
years ago, man.
You're bringing back a memory. Aunt and I, the exact same thing happened to us when we were up in Boston. We can't name who it was. We had one of the Boston Celtics cell phone number. No, what was it? Pager?
His messaging service.
His messaging service. And we got the codes. We got to check out everyone calling this superstar.
You listened to his messages?
Dude, it was the only way, the only thing we did to prepare for our show in Boston. We'll admit it now. We would spend, Anthony, a half hour every day going through all the messages. Real estate agents trying to find a house for this guy.
Hey, baby, I hear you're going to be in.
Oh, my God. I'm heading to that. So you had the real estate agencies trying to find a house. You had the car dealers going, hey, one car dealer was pissed off because the guy did not return the car. It was like 3 months overdue.
Right. Man.
Then you had gaming companies saying, hey, we're working on a blah-blah game with,
His coach called him.
With PlayStation.
Too.
We got the coaches calling him.
Did girls leave their numbers on there?
That's the
90% of it was chicks.
Chicks from all over America.
All over the country.
Just booties in every city.
Yeah, and they all thought they were the one. It was hilarious.
I
did
hear
you call
you're
the
going to
girls?
be in Los Angeles this week. Why don't you give me a call?
Yeah, you had girls calling from every city.
Did you call the girls at all?
We didn't make any calls.
No, because we didn't want to mess it up. We had this number for months, and we just figured if we...
Who was it?
If we effed with it too much, we would screw ourselves.
Who was it?
We can't say. He's still up there, man.
So? It's not like we did anything with it. What's the matter, Ro? What was that?
It was Walker. What? I didn't say nothing.
Hey, Twan.
So drunk girls calling from all over America in the middle of like clubs and stuff, and then you get the ones that are really pissed off because they thought they were the only one.
Right.
Oh man, it was some of the best stuff, and we couldn't put any of it on the radio.
I know. Doesn't that suck?
We would have got screwed.
I know, but oh man, that sucks. It's kind of like one of those things where you think it over. How can I get away with this? How can I do this?
I thought you were special.
Yeah.
I thought you were special. I thought you were a real man.
Yeah. You're nothing but a little boy.
You're telling a guy making millions upon millions of dollars that he's a little boy.
Yeah.
Like he cares.
That's great.
Then he had his homies calling. It was,
Any dirt? Did you get any dirt?
No, well, just the women that,
we wanted to hear, something big.
Was he married or anything?
No.
Yeah. See,
hey, man, I got your stuff. Something like that.
Right.
Right.
Never heard that.
No, we never heard any of that stuff, but it was great to hear these women, man. Anyway, so this guy gave you OJ's cell phone number?
Yeah, he came up to me at one of my bar remotes and gave me the number, and he didn't tell me what it was at first, so I went home and called it like on a Sunday morning, and he kept answering the phone. I'm sitting there, I kept calling him, and I couldn't recognize the voice. And he's all like, hello, who is this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, who are you? And then, like, the next day he called me and told me who it was. And then we started this thing on the air. We called every hour for like a week straight, and we had people guess how long before he would disconnect the number.
That's a good bit, my friend. That's much better than doucher dressing.
You know what, though? Scorch comes up with some good stuff. I wish, like, he wouldn't go on the radio. I wish he'd just email me the ideas.
Doucher dressing. Doucher dressing.
So you called OJ, just hysterical stuff.
Yeah, the montage there is like my favorites. I have other ones too I'll send you guys too.
Really? We are huge OJ fans.
Oh,
man.
who isn't?
Anytime, Chris, that OJ's in the news, don't you just go, oh, God, I got to read every word
exactly
of the article. I love it.
He's so stupid. And he's such a phony, too, because he phony laughs everything off, and you'll hear that in the
yeah. Phony laugh stuff off. We love it, though. We love reading in the paper. My favorite post-murder article about OJ has to be when he was breaking into his girlfriend's house to steal the audio tapes on the answering machine because he left threatening messages. It's like, hi, you bitch, I'm going to slit your throat if you... Uh-oh. Okay. Look, I'm going to break into your house, but please don't call the police.
Or the 911 tapes. Where,
those are classic.
Yeah, where he's throwing that other dude under the bus.
He sold out Pedro Guerrero. No, she's with Pedro Guerrero. He was caught with a kilo of cocaine.
Do we have the
PED?
Do we have the Pedro Guerrero one?
Sold him down the river, man. Here's a guy that killed 2 people, and he's worried about Pedro Guerrero.
Yeah.
Our OJ prank call tape thing is hilarious. If we can find the short version, we'll play it today.
And then when OJ called up 911, he was telling about how the girlfriend took off, and the 911 goes, "Are there any weapons or anything?" He goes, "No, not this time." No. He is killer, man, literally and figuratively.
So Kid Chris from KXOA out there in Sacramento, he gave us the montage.
Yeah.
It's about almost 2 minutes long, and it's really... we were laughing so hard, we played it about 10 times in the back office.
It's you calling OJ, and it's really funny, man. Check it out.
Let's check this out.
Yeah.
Oh, Juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Who's this?
This is AC. Let's go kill somebody tonight.
Hi.
OJ.
Who's this?
It's Al Michaels. My wife's been acting like a real bitch. I was wondering if you could help me kill her. What do you say, champ?
Do I know you? Hey.
Juice, it's Chris Rock. It's me, Chris Rock, Juice. What do you say you and I go kill the Spice Girls? Juice, every time I call you, I always be laughing.
Hello?
Juice, you're late. We're supposed to go out and kill people tonight. What's going on?
I really can't talk. I'm at dinner with a bunch of people, and I have no idea who you are.
I'm the real killer. OJ. Oh, what? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Juice.
Yeah?
Juice, what's up?
Who is this?
It's Dan Dierdorf. You want to go throw the ball around, you know, have some beers, maybe kill somebody?
Yeah.
Hi, OJ, it's Kato. Well, I want to go pick up some young girls and kill them. We can hold them underwater or something.
How'd it go?
Can I move in with you?
Hello?
Hi, OJ.
Hey.
Hey, it's Marcus Allen. Want to go get some bitches and kill them?
God. And there you have it.
Kid Chris, that's hilarious.
Oh,
that is so funny. Chris, you want to go get some girls and kill them?
Bravo, Chris.
Thanks, bro.
And I know exactly what you're talking about that fake OJ laugh.
Yeah. You got me, guys.
He's laughing. Oh, I killed 2 people and I'm out.
You're next, cracker boy.
Yeah. You better not have no caller ID, man. OJ,
yeah,
come and get you. Man, you made our day with that.
Yeah,
very
Chris,
good.
thank
you.
Good, thank you, bro.
We're getting requests to put that on our website. Is that cool?
Yeah, I mean those are ancient. I got those too. If anybody, I mean, I got others. I'll send you too. I've got like we would bring girls in the studio, you know, because he loves the women.
Right. Yeah.
And we would have girls call him and try to hook up with him and stuff, and then you know, at the end, he'd be all like, well, I can't right now. I got to go do it. And he'd, oh, please, I don't want you to get mad and kill me.
Chris, any OJ-related stuff.
Always welcome.
Yes.
All right.
We'll put that clip on our website, foundrymusic.com. We'll give you the plug and stuff.
Cool, bro.
Do you have an email address or something we can put on there?
Yeah, well, kidchris@AOL.com.
Look at you. You got the kidchris@AOL.com.
Word.
Nice.
Two D's, extra D for dollars.
Someone else out there has kidchris583 because you have the original one.
Yeah, well, good.
All right. Cool. We'll put it on the website and we'll put your email and all that.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, kid.
All right, see ya.
Kid Chris from KXOA. He's on after us in Sacramento. That's funny stuff.
That is funny.
We'll put that on foundrymusic.com, FOUNDRY music.com. Is it up there ready?
Yo, Juice. I love that. Yeah, who is this?
Should I go kill some chicks?
I gotta go. I'm having dinner with people I plan on killing later.
Could you not call me? Steve already put it up there.
Oh, great. So check it out on Foundry
It
Music.
gets funnier the more you hear it.
Yeah.
We heard it at least 10 times.
Great.
We had the
stuff.
OJ 911 crank call bit?
Yeah.
All right, we'll play this as we go to break. We'll be back. Is OJ putting out a prank call tape? Is that what's going on here?
The best of OJ.
Right.
I call 911 around the country. Get my 911 comedy tape. OJ calls 911.
Hello, 911?
911 operator.
Is your refrigerator running now?
Yes, it is.
Well, you better touch it. 911?
911, what's your emergency?
Hello, do you have Prince Albert in a can?
What do you mean?
Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
Yes, we do.
Well, you better let him out before he suffocates. That's the O.J. Simpson 911 comedy tape. Order yours now. Hello, is this 911?
Yes?
Do you have 10-pound balls?
Yes, we do.
How do you walk? You get the best of O.J. Simpson. I I gotta go now. I gotta find her.
He's all concerned. Man, is he bored, huh? Oh, man. I was hoping he would do the famous butt plug prank call.
Hello, 911?
Yes.
I'm looking for Michael Hunt. Is he there? He goes by the name of Mike. Laugh along with your favorite murderer, OJ. 911?
Yes?
Butt plug.
Bug box?
Butt plug.
What are you looking for?
Butt plug. Butt plug. Don't make me cut your throat, mother.
Does OJ do any like character voices on his prank call tape, kind of like the Jerky Boys?
I'll come down there with my toolbox. I'll bash your head in with a ratchet or a knife. I'm OJ. Oops, I just cut myself on a piece of foam rubber. I better fly to Chicago.
Oh, man.
That's the O.J. Simpson 911 comedy tape. Order yours now.
Wow, the Opie and Anthony Show.
I find the most erotic part of a woman is the boobies.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Instant feedback coming in like crazy. Mookie from Buffalo, please play the OJ tape again. My girlfriend missed it. It's going to be on FoundryMusic.com. I'm hearing it is on FoundryMusic.com. FOUNDRY music.com. Pretty much everything we talk about on the radio show, you can find later on that website. It's our underground website, okay? Tyrone, check it in. Tyrone.
Yeah, I'm on the air.
Yeah, Tyrone.
All right. I listen to you guys every day on the way home from work, you know, because I do work. I work. And, I'll get a good laugh. But you laying the smackdown on OJ, and I think it's a little... I'm a Buffalo boy, West Seneca, New York, right near Buffalo. And, he was bitted by the government. He's not guilty.
First of all, take off the fake dialect that you're putting on.
Yo, what's up with that?
And then tell us your real name. It's not Tyrone.
Oh, it's Tyrone, eh?
Oh, is it?
Actually, it is Tyrone, but I'm white.
All right, so what's your problem, Tyrone?
Nothing. He was trying to do a bit.
Oh.
No, actually, not trying to do a bit. I just think OJ should cut some more white women's throats.
All right.
See?
Thank you, Tyrone.
There he is. Very funny stuff from Tyrone.
I didn't like him at the beginning of the call. I did at the end.
You did?
Yes.
The slit the throats thing?
That won me over.
Joey's calling me out on something. Opie, you tool. Every day you're on, you shorten the distance between 57th Street and Ground Zero. I just heard you're 2 miles away now. You are no less than 7 to 8 miles from the bomb site, you tool. Ben will back me. How far are we really? Like 3 miles? Tops? I did say 2 today.
Yeah, it's 2.5 from my house to here.
I'm going to drop it 1/10 of a mile every day now.
It's about 3 miles. That guy's a moron.
All right.
By next month, though, the towers would have been 4 miles north of us.
Hey, we got the gang from TechnicalVirgin.com coming in.
Ooh.
In just a minute here. I just got to say really fast that I'm... Oh, you didn't know they were coming in?
When did that happen?
Last minute stuff. While you
when
were
I was trying to commute in?
While you were stuck in traffic.
Screaming.
You know something? Also, let me...
While you're stuck in traffic, we try to work on the show.
Try to work on the show? Good.
Yeah. I
Thank
thought
God
you
someone
were the
is.
champ, McMurphy.
See? Yeah. Let me just say something quickly. I'll bash the news organizations here in New York.
Okay.
I am trying to figure out what the driving restrictions are going to be here in Manhattan. Giuliani has said that single passenger vehicles will not be allowed in Manhattan beneath 62nd Street. Now, I'm reading half the sites I look at, it says 6 a.m. to noon. The other half, 6 a.m. to midnight. It's a slight discrepancy there that might affect a couple of people.
12 hours to be exact.
Right.
People got to understand
Can I get a real answer to this goddamn question?
People have got to understand how insane this is for New York City.
Hey, you know something? If it's 6 a.m. to noon, then I fall into the Opie category of Do I care? This doesn't affect me.
Right.
All of a sudden, I fall into that, because that's all he was saying. When I assumed it was 6 a.m. to midnight, which I've read on a lot of this,
I'm like, and stop your bitching. I could care less. It doesn't affect me personally.
It's all Opie saying in the back office. How does this affect me? Do I care? I don't care.
Like we don't think like that as a society?
Of course we don't. So now I'm reading 6 a.m. to noon. I'm like, hey, doesn't affect me. Makes my commuting easier.
But I didn't like
You'll do a complete about face if that's the case.
So jackass subway guy, screw off.
You will leave all your brethren out there to fend for themselves.
Not my problem.
And an hour ago, you were the leader of the movement.
I backed Giuliani on this wholeheartedly. If it's noon.
If it's till noon?
If it's to midnight, I curse him.
If it's till noon, you have the easiest commute in the world. You know that, too. It could go either way. Either it's going to be a complete nightmare for you, or it's going to be great. We'll see.
But you were talking and sharing something, and Opie was being insensitive.
I do believe you're right, Norton. You were being insensitive.
Well, let me tell you guys something. I am a complete loser, and I openly admit it.
I think you're selfish.
I am the worst boyfriend in the world. I went to Phantom of the Opera last night.
How was it?
It's
howdy,
faggot, and I couldn't fake it. I'm the worst. I should get my girlfriend a gigolo to treat her right,
just to go out with her and
just
go to these plays and treat her right,
to bang her right, to do everything she needs.
Why would you go to see that,
dude? It's called breaking up. When you get another guy to do everything for your chick, it's called breaking up.
But it's not going to get better, because then the next one will come along, and I'll still be the worst.
So now, how is it bad that you went?
About a week
you
ago,
went with her.
A week ago or so, Sandy, my girlfriend, finds out that you could get Broadway tickets really easily because of what happened.
Sure.
And she's wanted to see Phantom of the Opera, I guess, for many years. So she comes to the station and goes, hey, I got Phantom of the Opera tickets.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming. I'm like, great, who are you going to bring? Thinking I am completely in the clear.
Right.
She gives me that look. And you know Sandy. She could get to you.
The look, that means
she goes, well, I thought we'd go together.
I have Phantom tickets.
And I'm like, but I'm thinking, I swear to God, it didn't even cross my mind that she wanted to go with me. I'm like, cool, you got Phantom tickets. You can bring your mom, your sis, somebody. So I'm like happy for her. And then she goes, well, I thought we would go. I'm like, oh. So then I openly go, oh, which just kills the moment. So then last night was Broadway night, and she shows up to the station early, all dressed up for Broadway.
So would you go to the room, get dressed?
No, I didn't even want to. No, I didn't want to stay in the crack hotel last night. I just wanted to I wanted to get the play over with, and I wanted to get home.
So wait, she got all dressed to go to the play. What were you wearing?
Did you see what I'm wearing today? No joke. The only difference, you see this shirt?
Yeah.
Same style shirt, different color.
I'd rather have a girl walk in.
Because I got 3-for-1 deal the other day. No, just kidding. So she shows up like you should dress for, I guess, Broadway, and I'm a complete loser.
Yeah. You're the messy guy. That when you go to a show and, you kind of get dressed nice. You don't have to go in a tuxedo, but you do kind of get dressed nice because it's a night out. And you sit down and you watch the slobs come in, dressed like slobs, and you'll just look and go, you're ruining the Broadway experience here.
And
for the rest of the people.
Everyone dressed up, excited. We grabbed pizza. I got my backpack. I got my Skechers on.
This ain't I'm gonna get you sucker.
Right.
In the movie theater. Come on.
Jeans with holes in it and this shirt with no collar. I don't even know what you call it. Just a piece of crap, long sleeve T-shirt
When
thing.
I go to shows, it's the people like you that we point out and go, oh, look, could you friggin' put on a shirt or something nice? It ruins the experience for everyone else going to the show. You like to think you're going to something a little nicer than just the movies. You're getting a little culture.
What happened to you?
What?
7 years ago, the best shirt you owned was a Jack Daniels T-shirt. What the hell are you saying?
Look, I'm wearing my Aeropostale shirt.
Look at you upgrading with the new contract.
Yeah,
wear the
T-shirt.
So now I'm at the Phantom of the Opera with all these couples that are in love, and I'm
the music of the night
in your mind, whatever. And then it's like it's not even. I was trying to explain to Anthony at lunch today. It's not even like a regular musical where you you're like, all right, I'm here, but I can deal, and I understand what they're singing, so I can follow the story. It's Phantom of the Opera, so they kind of have that opera singing going on.
Oh, brother,
and you gotta
double whammy.
You got to try to understand what the F they're saying, and I'm sitting there, and I'm hating it.
You were like you wanted to go see what? Like Lion King, so you could tap your foot to the numbers.
I would have, you know what? Call me a fag, I would have rather gone to Lion King.
There you go.
I would have rather gone to Stomp. Rent. I don't know. Annie, get your dildo.
Annie, get your gun. What about the penis puppet guys? Why don't you go there?
So then, like, halfway through it, she's crying, and she's, like, having a good time.
Wait, was she crying?
Yeah, I guess it's an emotional story.
I thought she was crying.
Maybe she was just embarrassed with how you were dressed.
I was thinking that.
She's crying and stuff because I guess it's like a pretty emotional story. I don't know.
Oh, yeah? What were you doing? Were you watching it?
Well, I got in trouble.
Ain't you watching it, Hooper?
I got in trouble because I was really bored and I was trying to, like, occupy myself. So now I'm taking the program and making it into a little spyglass.
A telescope with the program?
Yeah, and I'm just kind of checking out the stage with that.
That
didn't go over well.
That's great.
That's classy.
And then,
that's a class
move. And then she goes, are you having a good time? And then this is where I stink as a boyfriend. You would think, well, obviously she's having fun, and this is a really big deal for her. You'd think I could fake it. Yeah. I go, no, and I fold my arms. I'm the worst.
Boy.
He's a spoiled sport.
You know something? You are a spoiled sport.
So then it's the big finale of
shenanigans.
The big finale of Phantom of the Opera.
Of the opera.
Whatever. Of the opera.
Phantom on the opera.
Whatever. Well, that would have been a better show, Phantom on.
It's the Cat on a Hot Tin Opera.
Right.
We went to Tavern on the Roof before Phantom in the Opera.
So then the big final scene, and now she's completely losing it, and the standing ovations and stuff, and I'm like, well, what just happened? I'm like,
boy.
I'm like, isn't the Phantom a ghost? She goes, no, he's not a ghost. He
lives under the stage or something.
He's been alive the whole show. You see, he was born deformed, and this is the only way he could live, behind the scenes and in the shadows. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know.
How long was the play, honestly?
2.5 hours.
For 2.5 hours, you couldn't just hang out and fake that you were having a good time for your girlfriend's benefit.
No, I'm admitting it openly to 15 cities. I stink as a boyfriend. I'm the worst.
Yeah.
And then she goes, did you like it? I'm like, well, yeah, it was okay.
Wow, that is sad.
Just ruined her night on Broadway.
No fight?
So if anyone wants to bang my girlfriend, let me know.
Oh, Jesus, man. You didn't see Legs Diamond?
Huh? Whatever. I mean, someone else would treat her nice. I'm the worst.
She's so nice, too. Comes in with some Phantom tickets.
Well, I come in here and you're Jewish today. You. I was nice to my girlfriend.
No, I'm just telling everyone how pathetic I am, Louis.
I'm awful.
Yeah, that's it. That's Jewish.
I'm just not a good boyfriend. I
know.
I couldn't
guilt and suffering. It's all about the Jewish religion.
Yeah. I couldn't suck it up and just deal with the fact that I was going to Phantom of the Opera with the chick last.
Well, it's wrong to be going to that. Okay, you give the money, and that's it, and you don't watch it, because I think it takes years off your life.
Oh, something like that?
The chandelier comes crashing down on the audience and almost hits everyone. And it was a big special effect thing, I guess.
Great.
Did you jump and go, oh, now this is good.
Now it's getting good. Great, just what an audience in New York needs, stuff falling on them.
Yeah.
Great, good move, move.
And then the Japanese guy to Sandy's right on the other side there.
Sleeping,
and she's getting pissed off at him even. I'm like, look, man,
let me tell everybody around the country about the Japs that come to New York. A lot of businessmen,
They're an ally now.
Japanese business, they're not an ally, they're a conquered nation that'll do anything so we don't nuke them again. What they do,
subservient.
They get these tickets to the Broadway shows when they go on these business trips to New York. They have nothing else to do, so they go to these shows. They don't care about them, and they fall asleep. One of the hugest shows for that used to be Cats. Remember that? Abortion before it closed?
Yeah. Thank God that closed.
Yeah,
Thank God.
You know what they should have done? You know what they should have done?
Cats.
You know what they should have done with Cats when they closed it? Take the cast, put them in a big, box with holes in it, and put it in the river and drown them, just like real cats. Wouldn't that have been a great way to close the show? A big box that looks like a small one, but only big?
It would have been nicer. It would have been nicer if they just called the show Gnats. and you actually went, and there was nothing on the stage, you had to imagine what was going on.
It would have been more entertaining.
You'd have been better off.
It would have been cool if it was Cats and it was all black guys.
like 70s pimp type guys. Yo, Cat.
Hey, Big Cat, what's up?
I don't want to say anything about your experience on your big night out at Broadway or anything, but are you kidding me? You didn't know that the Phantom wasn't a ghost?
No, why? Where would I read this, Kev?
Now, it was a movie. It was a horror movie. Let me tell you something. It was a horror movie before they decided to make it into a goddamn musical.
It was 3 horror movies before.
Right. Who was it? Lon Chaney?
Yes.
That
played
was one.
the Phantom of the Opera.
I thought he was
Lon Chaney Jr.?
I thought he wasn't
Did he play
real.
another one? What about the Bela Lugosi? Eddie. Eddie, I can't play the Phantom. Pull the string!
Before you twisted up the program, you should have read it.
I don't like reading.
I'm with Opie.
Before you twisted up the program, really. This is what I really thought. I thought the Phantom was a ghost. She falls in love with a ghost. Obviously, that can't happen, and there's the dilemma.
I love reading the program so I can find out who the understudy is and what they've been in. That's what I like about the program.
You figure you're sitting in a room and a story is taking place and you don't understand it because of the singing or whatever, you might want to check the program to see what's going on.
Get a little background.
You would think. That's why I'm the worst. I'm not trying to defend myself. I stink, as Norton would say.
Abbott and Costello meet the Phantom of the Opera, right?
No, they never made that one.
Can I tell you guys? I tell you guys the honest truth? And I swear I was this close to doing it, and that's when my brain finally said, you know what?
You clicked in.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
In my book bag that I brought to the Phantom of the Opera.
Don't even.
Oh, you didn't go to the book bag.
Hold on. I'll say what it is.
No.
I know exactly what he's going to say. I'll finish what you're saying, Opie.
And wait, I got to tell, because I swear I need to set this up. This is not a bit for the radio. Aunt knows me.
Yep.
This is something I really thought of doing, and I decided at the last minute that it might not be a good thing to do.
All right, I'll even say it, and I swear to God, he hasn't even said anything to me about this. In his book bag, he has his portable DVD player, which he was going to pull out and either watch, A, the rest of American Pie unedited, or B, the horror movie Boogeyman clips from...
No, it was going to be American Pie, and it was going to be the scene we all saw in the office before the show yesterday, the famous scene where the exchange student gets naked and everyone on the internet gets to check it out. You know,
very good.
I was this close.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine the people behind Opie sitting there as he's watching a naked woman?
Because I didn't know what to
portable DVD.
I didn't know what to do. Because, Kev, I did look in the program for one thing to see how many scenes they had.
Yeah, there's always 100.
Well, no, then I could count down. I'm like, okay, 7 scenes to go, 6 scenes to go, 5. And I even had it figured out because then you forget which scenes are coming up. So I'm like, okay, remember graveyard scene. That means only 3 scenes left in this.
What'd you do for intermission?
I drank.
Did you drink?
No, because
you gotta drink at intermission.
I just went to the bathroom.
I run like the kid runs to the ice cream truck. When all of a sudden the lights start going on, I'm like, I can't wait online. So I start running up the aisle. Jack and Coke! Jack and Coke! Jack and Coke! Get the guy mixing it before I even get there.
Yeah, I don't even drink, and I had to drink at Phantom of the Opera.
That's good, huh?
Yeah.
All right, take care, guys.
Women should bring their female friends or their moms or stuff because they know what creeps we are, and we don't get into that stuff.
You see, but I don't do enough stuff with my girl. That's the problem. So I gotta suck it up every once in a while, and I don't even do that well. Gary, what's up?
Hope you're being way too hard on yourself. I was there last night as well, and I want to tell you something. I was with a large group of people, and it was so painful to watch. All I cared about was the special effects, and otherwise I had the worst headache. And at intermission, I sucked down about 5 beers because I just couldn't take it.
When they do that flash?
Oh, it was brutal. The flash was like the best thing in the whole play.
Dude,
what happened?
Burned my retina. Stop it. Did it burn your retina, Gary?
What is it?
Hey, Hope, can I ask you a question?
I was seeing spots for 20 minutes because I don't know. What did they do? It was like a nuclear blast.
Flash powder?
Why are all the women crying? Because basically the guy is just a serial killer who's a jealous guy who goes around killing everybody.
Yeah, death and destruction everywhere, and the girls in the audience fall in love with the guy because it's not about his looks, it's about his heart.
They're also crying. They're crying because he's singing crap. It's like Andrew Lloyd Webber. I would rather watch him go to the bathroom on stage.
You know what's amazing?
I think that's the follow-up.
Women cry and stuff like that, and yet no woman will bang a deformed guy.
Yeah, hallelujah.
God damn,
Did you have to
Norton,
drive back to Long Island with her? With your girlfriend?
How many?
Yeah.
That was the worst. I'm in Jersey, and she kept asking me how come I didn't like it, and the best part, and I was like you. I just totally, kind of clammed up and told her I hated it, and she was pissed off at me the whole ride home.
Gary, what was your favorite part? I liked when Hans Gruber went into the thing to smoke the cigarette, and he... Oh, sorry, that was something else I was dreaming I was watching.
2.5 hours of opera singing.
It's the worst.
They toned down the opera singing, but it's opera singing.
I was just I thought it was cool when he was going over, the fog, and that was it. Otherwise, I couldn't take any of it.
Inside your mind.
Well, you know what? Try getting a chick to watch Full Metal Jacket without running up to the bathroom. No, you don't have to pause it. You're not going to get a girl to watch Full Metal Jacket. So why should we watch plays?
All right, Gary, thank you.
Hey, thanks, guys. Take care.
Bye. What a great point Norton brought up, though. They won't bang the deformed guys. You know, how many girls cry over the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Yeah, poor guy.
But, you know, you don't see him riding that hump.
Exactly.
No way.
Shed a few tears, but don't drink out of his humped mule.
All right, we have to take a break. Lewis Black is back to continue what he started yesterday.
I'm even more pissed.
I didn't even start it.
I'll even say I know I started it, and I'm even more pissed now that I thought about it and heard more speeches and read more takes on things. I'm very pissed.
Yeah, we'll get into it next, because when you get started, we go a half hour. So
Okay.
Also, we have, do we have Bad Ronald here?
They're here.
Half of Bad Ronald is here. They're going to do some raps and stuff. Oh, yeah, we got to get the guy from Technical Virgin in here.
The guy from Technical Virgin?
Yeah.
Hey.
I thought there were going to be girls from Technical Virgin.
No, you can't, because they can't. You're allowed to say that.
No, you're not.
Oh, come on!
This is not the Daily Show, my friend.
Oh, please, in the name of heaven.
We're running out of delay. You can't say
You can't say the T word.
For the love of Eve, you can't say
It's a medical word.
But it is not allowed to be said.
You can't.
This isn't Comedy Central, my friend.
I know this isn't
where the S word flies.
Lewis, we are responsible broadcasters here.
Oh, man.
You should follow our lead. You
and
cannot
it's disrespectful to women. We say breasts.
Right.
Yes.
That's what we say. Like, because you don't want to be disrespectful. You say, hey, look at that effing hole.
They won't even let you spell it, Lois.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's not even the spelling.
You can't spell.
But that's not even the spelling.
You can't even spell it.
Come on.
Can't even spell it on the radio, Lois.
Hello, we're at the edge of tomorrow, and let's stop using all language.
I like it.
I spelt it wrong on purpose.
Don't spell. Can't even spell. All right.
We're on the top of the roller coaster of doom, and we're worried about
how we spell the T word. Is that a new soap opera?
Yeah, exactly. Lewis is with his new partner, and they don't know which one has HIV.
How old are you?
18.
All right, pull your shirt off. Wow.
Fabulous!
Well,
Holy ravioli!
Opie and Anthony.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Oi. Peter's pissed off at us.
What now?
Peter, what's wrong?
Yo. What's up?
Make it fast, Peter.
It's this kid again. From
Yes,
the
it's
beginning
me
of the
again.
show.
Oh, you.
I was not.
Bye-bye.
He said his dad died.
Well, we don't believe it.
At the towers. And then he goes, but at least we got $100,000.
Well,
so then we lost our minds and said you're an idiot for, getting on the radio this way. And now he's saying it's true, but we don't believe it.
If he's telling the truth, it's an awful, awful thing.
Yeah.
Of course.
But then you don't call up a radio station and then say, we got $100,000.
Exactly.
Lewis Black in the studio from Comedy Central, The Daily Show. Jim Norton in the studio. Jim's in the latest issue of Penthouse. A nice Q&A section with Jim Norton. Really funny stuff. And outside the studio, we got Bad Ronald, Anthony.
Yeah.
Stinky's new best friends.
Oh, yeah.
They love each other.
They were just in the little vestibule out there, chit-chatting.
Were they chit-chatting?
Little chit-chatting going on.
Chit-chat?
Little chit-chat. Chit-chat.
Ben and Stinky went to see Bad Ronald a couple weeks ago, and they all hit it off. So
I wonder what they have in common. What's the common denominator there? I wonder.
I would say liver failure.
They did a WOW song for us. They're going to do that live, because it is Whip 'em Out Wednesday once again today, as we try to head back towards some kind of normalcy, whatever that is. Stinky.
Hello, young guy.
How you doing, Stinky? Look at Stinky's eyes.
Stinky, man.
Oh, my God.
What?
You got a job to do, yo.
I'm answering phones.
Wow.
He looked over his shoulder when he said that.
You're very functional, though.
Pop must be really good if you still think you could answer phones from the vestibule.
Joe, was that stuff that, like, was smelling in the bag really strong?
No, it's actually their own homegrown stuff.
Really?
It was sweet.
Wow. Good stuff, huh?
Yeah, very good. You look Asian right now.
Yeah. I've never seen your eyes, like, really that glazed over and everything. It's pretty good. Okay. Dude, be cool, man.
Be cool. My mom's listening. She thinks I smoke a lot of pot.
My mom's coming to pick us up, man. Where's the Visine and Tic Tacs? Be cool.
There you go. What words they can't say.
Yeah. Good deal. Isn't that weird? Stinky's personality, either pot or booze. Like pot, it's the mellow Stinky. It's just like, yeah, no, it's cool. I'm out there talking. And then booze, it's, woo! Party! You know, he's just an animal. I like it. Very good, Stink. And you wore your,
every day.
You wore the big Wazoo shirt. Today is syndicated shirt day, and you're the only one that wore a shirt from one of the markets.
Hey, I started and I gave up because no one would do it with me.
Stinky's still hanging in there. What a guy. Right, what a guy.
We'll do it next Wednesday, all right?
Next Wednesday, everyone does it.
I'm going for the KXOA shirt,
though. I get the BUF shirt?
I'm going BCN.
No offense to our Buffalo station, but we don't like the T-shirts you sent us.
It's just plain. That's
plain. KXOA gave us the best shirt so far.
That's the problem. Only two of them have really cool shirts. We only wear the
BCNs
BCN and the KOXWay. That's the only ones we wear.
Everyone else
Stinky's wearing the big Wazoo.
Everyone else has the white radio station T-shirt.
Yeah, the one they throw out.
The big Wazoo. Yeah. YSP has those. JFK has those. BUF and JFK very similar T-shirts.
We will we'll wear the shirts from the other cities, but you know, you got to step up a little. These are like the old concert T-shirts where you put it in the wash and all of a sudden it's a midriff top.
All right. So, Louis, you're doing better today?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
I don't know.
I've got to do the show tonight. I've got to do the show today.
Oh, you do?
This will be the first show I've done since it's happened. So.
Oh, really?
So we get to see you cry.
No,
awesome.
Nice. I won't be crying.
Are you going to get out there and, you know, it's been 2 weeks, and I think I'm the last person to cry about this on television, but...
No, I won't cry.
No,
we were talking about this with Ron and Fez. You don't want to be the last guy crying on TV.
No. And so far, it's Jon
all right
Stewart,
for Letterman,
right?
And Stewart and the rest of them, but somebody's going to be the last one.
Who's the last guy? It was Jon Stewart so far, I think.
No, Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel's the last guy.
Kimmel cried.
He cried big time.
And the NFL...
Nothing wrong with that, but we're just saying, you know, you don't want to be the last guy crying on live TV.
Why? While he was giving his scores?
Yeah,
something
right
like
before he gave his scores. He kind of gave a little thing and kind of lost his mind, and then he went to the scores.
Wow. Yeah, no, I will not be.
All right, but you're gonna kind of lose your mind a little bit about this whole situation.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna probably be the first one of the. Tonight may be the first show where we kind of break the ice about talking about it.
Touch on it, yeah.
You know, because I've been actually out there performing. So
yeah, last night I noticed. Yeah, you guys aren't touching on it at all, really, which is cool.
No, but I've been around the country, so I had to do it. You get on stage, you can't avoid it. What are you going to say? Well, you know, nothing happened. One girl, the girl who opened for me, was terrific. She goes, you know, it was terrible what happened. I've got nothing else to say. My stuff that I do as a comic is really stupid, so let's move on.
There you go.
I hand it to her.
One way to get past it.
Is that the redhead?
No, that wasn't Alex. No, this was out in San Francisco.
Yeah, the redhead is really funny.
She's funny. No, she was funny. And but I started basically by saying it was really nice to be a topical comic until last Tuesday.
Yeah.
I said I'm on the plane. And we're flying out, and I'm going through my luggage looking for a sock and a crayon so I can make a sock puppet. Because I think it's time my act changed. And then I was thinking, maybe some props. Does anybody have a feminine hygiene spray on board? And then I asked the audience if anybody could teach me some magic tricks.
Maybe you could bring cute animals on stage with you.
Exactly.
Louis Black with cute animals.
People love cute animals.
Yeah, but not, you know what I would do with the cute animal. You know what I mean? You give me a little bunny. Give me a little bit of bunny and
snap it.
No.
Same thing you do while babysitting. A lot of
The only good thing is the animals can keep a secret, right?
Oh, man.
You know what, Norton? Never good. Never good.
You're right.
Nothing good ever comes out of
When someone's going,
right.
Never good.
Never good.
Now, Lewis, we kind of had a little discussion late in the show yesterday about the situation and the military response that is yet to come.
No, but, today, though, you realize today, there is absolutely no one in the world having any diplomatic relationships at all with Afghanistan.
Oh, yeah. They all pulled the plug, except for Pakistan, right?
Well, no, Pakistan, everybody's gone. They're the last ones talking to them.
Yeah,
they're the ones who are going.
They're hanging on by like a thread.
But they're all...
Because their own people will go crazy.
Yeah. But they pulled all their people out.
Yeah.
And also, Pakistan's the only one that we've got to go up there, that has a Dixie cup and a string and can talk to them still.
Right, yeah, it's the line of communication.
Yeah, they're the last ones going, excuse me, maybe today, you get him today. And
today.
It.
You go home today.
Yeah,
they dress you up in the suit, bring you out, back in the cell.
Yeah.
Mind F you.
So it'll be. So I think you're going to get something's going to happen in the next 2 days.
Well,
that's my guess.
I don't know. You know what I'm seeing now? And I've gotten this information after yesterday's conversation, Lewis.
From where?
From my own head.
It's the best. From military command.
From military command. From interviews. From interviews I've seen.
You're the best.
And websites. You know what it is? Get this. Get this now.
I'm with you.
The goddamn president and the Secretary of State there, Colin Powell, Secretary of Defense, they're all lulling us to sleep right now. There's not going to be anything happening. They're waiting. So much time is going on. And the tone of their speeches is turning from what it was a couple of weeks ago of, oh, my God, we're going to find these people, and it's not going to be this courtroom stuff. We're going to go in, we're kill, and everyone was like, ready to go. Now, the language of the speeches have turned a little. Now they're talking about the justice angle, and we'll hunt them down and bring them to justice. And it's not going to be the conventional war that we're used to seeing. They keep telling us that. There's not going to be this big invasion that everyone's waiting for. So what they're doing, as time goes by, more of the language like this is going to come out in the speeches until, before you know it, 6 months goes by. Everyone's like, nothing in this country's blown up in the last, 6 months. We're cool, I guess. Everyone forgets about it. Business as usual. That's what I see happening, and I'm pissed about it.
That's why you're not on ABC tonight.
Why is that?
Because that's a psychotic analysis. It's a good analysis of what's happening.
Oh, and when are you going to be on with Sam Donaldson, Mr. Comedy Central?
Did I say I would be? Did I ever say I would be? But I want to be.
This is coming from the guy that had the bee angle.
Right, Mr. Bee's Nest analogy.
We got the beekeeper in the studio, and you're telling him that he's insane.
All I said was, you're not. This won't get you on ABC.
You're not sensing a language in these speeches that are changed since the 2 weeks?
My bet is still 2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days.
Kaboom. Something will go kaboom.
Something will go kaboom.
You said 2 or 3 days yesterday, so now we're down to 1 or 2 days.
No, we're down to 2 days then, aren't we, schmuck? 3 minus 1 is 2. It's unbelievable.
Will they have renamed it Operation Stop That? So as not to offend somebody?
Operation Slap on the Hand.
No, partly it may be the lulling thing, and I'm hoping it has to do with kind of going, bam!
Oh, you think so?
Yep.
I would love if that happened.
Well, but that's what I think it is.
But you know what it's doing? People are saying if we bomb, we're going to upset the coalition that's been put together. Now, if we bombed right afterwards, the coalition wouldn't be upset. Now, as time goes on, they're going to get that whole thing where they're going, we kind of forgot the horror and tragedy of this whole thing. It goes away. Right after it happened, we can turn around.
But in the midst of all this, too, the other thing is, which is why I think something's going to happen, is we're moving people around right and left. There are people all over the place.
Oh, we're getting in place.
We are definitely.
We know that.
Well, we're definitely in place.
Yeah, but you know something? You know what I hear from my military sources? You know what a lot of these reservists...
I love the concept of you sitting around in that T-shirt at a bar with 6 guys in uniform.
Military...
Generals going...
I am an insider. No, you know what I heard? All the people that are being called up from the reserves, everyone's thinking, ooh, this is going to be this big thing. They're for national defense. Right here in the U.S. of A. They're going to be guarding places. They're putting them around the... It's not so they could go and kick someone's ass overseas.
Well, it's Homeland Security.
Homeland Security.
Which sounds a little weird to me, doesn't it? That sounds almost a little, goose-steppish.
Fatherland Security.
It doesn't sound right. It sounds like that, or really a great name for somebody who locks doors. It's something like you guys would do an ad for. Well, with the things that have happened, time for Homeland Security.
I hear they're putting all the mall cops on alert, too. All the mall rent-a-cops with the Smokey the Bear hats that they got to wear in the mall. Why are the mall cops dressed like park rangers? What the hell is that all about? And they teach you how to build a fire in the fountain.
And they'll be carrying bazookas.
Yeah.
That'll be what they're doing.
Because that's what they're doing, too. I guess they're upping everyone's security there. They're upping the security everywhere. So what about the armed pilots now? They want to arm the pilots.
Nice.
I
like the idea of someone with guns on the plane.
Hate it.
The pilot, I like his job being a pilot.
Have you ever
not pilot/security guard?
They're all ex-military, those guys, most of them anyway, though. Most of them are ex-military.
Yeah, but you know something?
Well, these guys are...
He's not flying a Huey.
These guys are...
He's not flying a Huey into a hot LZ. He's flying my ass to L.A.
All have guns. All pilots have guns.
No, these guys are insane. They drink. They don't sleep.
They could have crashed the plane.
You don't want to arm them.
A pilot could crash the plane.
Have you ever hung out with a pilot? These guys are insane.
Yeah.
No, but I want them to have guns.
How relevant is Archie Bunker's speech now? Remember Archie Bunker's speech from All in the Family? Yeah. When he got on one of those news shows. Remember when they used to just put any Joe up there to give their opinion?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the opinion of this station. And then some ordinary Joe would get on and give his opinion. And then the station manager or someone would have a rebuttal. Archie Bunker did one of these. And he was talking about all the hijacking that was going on at the time, and his solution. He goes, what you got to do is pass out all guns to all the passengers. Yeah. And he goes, a hijacker would have to be a nut to pull out a rod when he knows everyone's packing heat. And then when they get off, they hand back in their guns and go along their business. And everyone laughed at how ridiculous it sounded, but now people are like, hey, the guy's got a point.
The stewardesses give them guns?
No, just
stewardesses,
the pilots. The pilots.
Just the pilots have the guns.
You don't get into the cockpit. They don't open the door for anything. And if you try to get in, you're shot. That's what should happen.
You think so?
Yes, absolutely. Because the only way to control the aircraft is to get into the cockpit. Give them guns. I trust them. I trust them to fly me. I trust them to have a pistol.
It would have been interesting to have the concept of a lock on the door. Don't you think?
Of course.
Yeah, more than just the bathroom door.
It's in retrospect.
Or at least a sign that says keep out.
Yeah.
They got one of those eye hook things. Eye hook lock.
And my other favorite was when I'm reading, when you're sitting there and you have to the thing, and they start going, well, today at the airports we're going to begin to do things. We're going to set everything right here. And you can't sell knives at airports. What airport was selling a knife? If they were,
duty-free shops.
You don't, but what airport was selling a knife?
Duty-free shops were selling that stuff.
They weren't selling knives.
Yes, they were.
There were airports selling knives. That's wonderful.
But what should have been done is any airport that actually was selling knives, we should have shut down and just blown up. Because that's clinically insane.
Well, what terrorist buys a knife on the way into the plane? I'm sure they show up with them.
That's true.
I was actually getting on the plane, and the guy, this is what was occurring. There's a young Jamaican girl and her father. She's got a Ginsu knife set that she's passing through the
Ginsu knife.
Yeah, this is like before the thing occurred.
Oh, my God.
She's passing it through, and they go, well, no, you can't take this on the plane. And his father goes, father's saying, okay, I'll mail it to you. So they're having his, and the guy's behind the security going, well, it's just a gift.
Oh, it's a gift. It's a gift of weapons.
It's a gift of Ginsu knives. She's going to be carrying these they're insane.
Do you know someone in Atlanta just the other day got through with a loaded .22 caliber pistol? Loaded pistol in his pocket. He walks through security. It doesn't go off. He notices in the gate area. He's like, oh my God, I brought my gun with me. He forgot about it. He goes up to a Delta somebody at the desk and says, look, I inadvertently brought my gun with me through security. And they actually arrested him for having a firearm in a restricted area. But they said, we don't know what happened. We don't know what happened with the security. He walked in with a gun.
How about security stinks?
Right.
That's what happened.
Exactly.
Ugh, idiots.
All right.
3 days, Lewis? Or 3 minus 1 now?
2 days.
2 more days.
2 days, something will happen.
2, Thursday, Friday.
But look who you're talking
Nice.
to. You bring me on as some sort of like, I know what I'm talking
Hey,
about.
Lois, why don't you just stop turning your mic off?
I'm not turning
No,
it
that
on.
was Norton hit the cough button on his mic.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Wow, you know, I remember when we were
Norton just
friends.
censored you. He didn't feel right about what you were saying.
I thought this was mine. I didn't mean to do it.
You don't get it, though. We feel like we're friends.
We are friends.
We feel like we could completely humiliate you. That's
really,
a sign of a really good friend.
I know it is.
Okay.
I know. No, but I just
Remember
can't
the days we used to be polite to you?
Oh, yeah, but that lasted
an hour.
An hour. Lasted 15 minutes. It lasted until you had 3 listeners.
Yeah.
Right.
Once you came out, 6 people are listening to Opie and Anthony. You started after me. Luke got us 2 more.
Well, we realized they liked it. I mean, they like that stuff.
But I don't know crap about this. I mean, that's where I'm... You know, I'm lucky I can do my act at this point. I don't know. These people, I find... Look, you're talking to me. I'm the one who said that this leadership was psychotic all the way along.
That's true.
I'm the one who said, you know, until last Tuesday, they their thumb up their hunka, and then all of a sudden it's like, after Tuesday, we're geniuses.
You know something?
Now we know what we're doing.
I don't even like that whole angle, too. His approval rating... 90%,
92%
shot through the roof.
Yeah.
That's bull. It's people saying, yeah, I approve because we have to stand behind our thing. No, you could stand behind him. Check off the box that says, I will stand behind the president. Yeah. Check off the box that I still think he's a blithering idiot. Yeah.
And
you
also,
could do that.
Well, the whole thing is that just because, it's like, well, he's the commander-in-chief. It's not like we have a choice. It's not like we're going to line up behind it's either him or Yosemite Sam. We've got him. See, but it doesn't mean you stop listening to him.
Yeah.
And then you're listening to him, and now you're going to sleep.
I don't like what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're changing directions. You know, they had told us this was a war. Every 2 seconds, Bush gets on TV, he's using the term war.
Yeah.
He used the word, we're at war. This is a war against terrorism. A war has been declared against the United States. And you know what? I'm not seeing war.
No.
Everything but it's not a war that we're used to. It's a war with no one on the opposing side getting killed. You know, I don't like that war. So what you're saying is our stuff gets blown up and our people die, but theirs doesn't. Yeah, I like the old war better. I like the old war where their people died more than our people died. We win. Good war. Right?
Great war.
Great war. I like that war better.
Lewis,
better war.
Could you wear the beekeeper outfit tonight on the Daily Show for us?
I will not wear the beekeeper outfit tonight.
Huge ratings. I smell ratings.
Oh, yeah.
and have the smoke to lull the bees.
As you lose your effing mind, yeah, the small beekeeper outfit.
You know what would be funny if somebody came out with a beekeeper outfit and squirted smoke on Lewis when he loses his mind to calm him down.
And then you could you could suggest that we kill the terrorists by getting them in the Houston Astrodome and turning on the air conditioner.
God damn, The Swarm. I remember that. Killer Bee movie.
That was a great movie.
Turn the air conditioner on. We'll get them all in there.
Yeah, right.
They'll all go into some suspended animation thing.
Nice. All right, we have to take a break. We got the guys from TechnicalVirgin.com coming in, or TechnicalVirgins.com.
Right.
You want to play a PSA as we go to commercial?
And I'm going to have to go, guys.
Right now?
Wow, look at that.
Well, I got to go do the
Hey, you got to tape the show.
Well, could you got to hear the PSA.
Yeah, I will, and I'll...
Listen to this.
Okay.
Listen to this. From TechnicalVirgins.com.
I've got big plans for my future. A good college, a career, maybe even my own business someday. But one thing I'm not planning on is getting pregnant. That's why I choose anal. I mean, sure, it hurts a little, and I wind up walking funny for a day or two. But I think my future's worth it. Anal, the smart choice for your future.
Isn't that a great PSA for the kids?
These guys are good.
That is great. We love them. We got to spread that word to the gals out there.
How sexy is her voice?
That's good. And she just talks about that, right?
We have another one from
dirty
TechnicalVirgins.com.
I know my mom worries about me. She's afraid I'll do too much too soon and with the wrong boy. That's why she got me this. First I was a little nervous, but when Mom showed me how to use it, I knew boys could wait. Now I can have my fun, and Mom doesn't have to worry. Vibrators. The smart choice for your future. TechnicalVirgin.com.
There you go. Yeah, see?
Where are they showing those PSAs?
Right on TechnicalVirgin.com.
No, but just at the thing, not on. Those haven't been on TV.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Don't you see that? Pax is playing them. And Fox Family.
Fox Family.
Fox Family plays those PSAs. All right, Lewis.
I'll see you guys soon.
Lewis, tonight?
No, tonight on the Daily.
On Daily Show, yeah.
And October 7th at Gotham.
Are you going to remember us when you become really huge? Because I hear some things.
Yeah, things are happening. We're going to be seeing you a lot more. On,
a lot of our friends blow us off after they become big.
Who do you think?
Can you make a pact
How
right
many
now?
friends have I got? You guys are like, figure it out. We're like, yeah, of course I'll be in touch. And then you'll be going, and then I'll have to listen to that. Oh, Lewis, now that you're making money, you're really a schmuck. Then I'm going to have to take that abuse. If either of these shows...
We're here to bring you back down to earth.
Well,
that head gets a little too big.
Oh, don't worry about it.
John Stewart said he would hang with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, look what happened.
You got a little too big.
Yeah, well, don't worry.
You're heading in that same direction. We're a little worried, Lewis.
Heading in what direction? I've got a piece of paper that says maybe, no. That's what that piece of paper says. I'll be here. Don't worry.
All right.
I'll have to call you guys because if I'm there, I'm going to be in Los Angeles prison, and then you're going to have to talk to me.
All right.
Thank Tell Paul Mercurio we said hi when you see him down there warming up the crowd.
I will.
Yes.
I'll put the B outfit on that schmuck. I'm not going to take that B outfit crap. But I made a lot of money for Saturday Night Live. So I'm sitting
the
there.
B suit.
So
sure.
I'm leaving here yesterday going, well, maybe it's not such a bad idea. But bring it back.
Give it a try.
Norton and I in B outfits.
All right.
On buses. It's not stupid.
We look forward to the side splitter reunion, too,
I hope
by the way.
so.
Okay? Little inside joke there for the boys.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, guys.
He takes a lot of abuse, but we love him. Lewis Black, the Black Show on Comedy Central. We continue with Bad Ronald, the guy from TechnicalVirgin.com. Also, lots of requests coming in for that OJ prank call thing we played.
Oh, yeah, very funny.
One of our buddies in Sacramento got OJ's cell phone number.
OJ.
And just pranked him over and over again. It's some funny stuff.
OJ's the funniest murderer ever, right?
Yeah. Ever.
We could all agree.
Opie and Anthony.
All the news you need to know and prove.
This is WOW, the Wow radio station.
All right. It stinks in here. Someone farted. Anthony,
Dave.
Vermont Teddy Bear.
You want a chance to win a free bear from Vermont Teddy Bear Company? Sign up to be a preferred member. Look how they spelled fur. Isn't that cute? It's free, too. Find out more. Call them up, 1-800-829-BEAR, or visit their website, VermontTeddyBear.com. Send a Beargram gift to show someone you care. Or for a birthday or new baby, just call them up, 1-800-829-BEAR. You talk to a bear counselor. They help you choose from over 100 handcrafted bears, personalized just for your loved one, and delivered in a colorful gift box with a candy and a card. That's right, all Vermont Teddy Bears handmade with American pride in Vermont and guaranteed for life. You can choose from bears like the new baby bear with the baby's name and birth date embroidered on the bib. Take it easy, Lewis. Or wish someone well with the brand new superhero bear or Good Wishes fairy bear. Overnight and Saturday delivery guaranteed. 1-800-829-BEAR or VermontTeddyBear.com.
Opie and Anthony. 102.7 WNEW.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. We're outside the studio because we got our new friends out here. Bad Ronald. Also, really fast, we got the guy from TechnicalVirgin.com. He's been waiting for like 2.5 hours. John, we are going to get to you.
Yes.
And also the OJ prank call thing that our friend from Sacramento gave us. We played it earlier.
Funny.
It was a huge hit, and we're going to play it again in about a half hour or so. But let's hear it for Bad Ronald, man.
Yes. What's up, Opie and Anthony? Thanks for having us, man.
Now, who's who?
I'm Doug Ray.
Hey, I'm White Owl.
What's up, White Owl? Hey, Kaz.
DJ Detox.
Yeah, DJ Detox. Nice.
He's sober. He's working on it.
He's the sober guy?
I'm just kidding.
Sober, he's got like half a Guinness finished over there.
It's nice to see you guys.
Your buddy's mic's not working, I don't think.
Everybody, happy Wednesday.
Yo, you got to turn it on, dude.
Happy Wednesday out there.
Yeah, happy Wednesday.
All right, cool.
It's like
these guys are so freaking baked.
You guys like your pot, man, huh?
Our what?
You like your weed.
We cook with pots and pans all the time.
Yeah.
Very often.
Did you have to get Stinky stoned? We need him today.
Stinky's gone, man.
I gotta say something, Stinky. You are one of my all-time. I am a very huge fan of Opie and Anthony, of course, and I very much look up to you for being out here and being so responsible. You guys, unbelievable.
Stinky rules.
You guys rule, and Stinky's just holding it down outside.
Who are you kidding? He disappeared with you guys for about 45 minutes.
Stinky.
The stairwell, the famous stairwell.
SWS, baby.
You guys got
Stairwell with Stinky on Wow.
You got to sign the stairwell before you leave, all right?
It'd be our pleasure.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, what's the deal with you guys? You're from New York City.
From New York, and we like to smoke weed in stairwells.
Nice.
And make new friends like Opie and Anthony. You guys have hot chicks working at the studio, so we're even bigger fans than we were before.
Do you like Mary?
I like Mary, and I'm not going to be shy about it.
She got
Mary's hiding.
She got fired from another radio station for saying hi to us. So
No way.
So we
you
invited
hired
her to
her.
work.
Saying hi? Oh,
Just
thank
for
you
saying
guys.
hi.
Oh, you guys
Mary,
rule,
can you come
man.
over here? We love you.
Nice.
That's so nice.
Isn't that amazing?
That's horrible. That's a heartwarming story.
Yeah.
My
Mary,
gosh.
shake your hand, but I'm falling in love.
That's
man.
unbelievable.
I can handle it.
And Rachel's around here, too. Where's Rachel?
Hi, Rachel.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel wants to punch us in their
Rachel's a
faces.
beautiful
Let's face
girl.
it, Rachel, I know you hate me, and I just want to say that White Owl is a big fan of Rachel. I'm so sorry.
You wouldn't sign my T-shirt.
I love talking to stone guys.
It really hurts on the inside.
These guys wrote a WoW song for us, Anthony.
Yeah.
They got an album out. Unfortunately, the release date was September 11th, so no one really cared.
Oops.
Yeah.
So, but it's out now in stores, right?
Yeah, it's in stores.
It's all over.
Yeah.
Get it.
Please, thanks for supporting us, and thanks for all the crazy... We get a lot of weird mail, things in the mail, like you guys know what, some skunky things, some
Women's
funky things. Yeah.
Flavor
So-
savers.
Flavor savers.
While we got a big audience, whoever sent in those leopard skin used women's underwear,
Yeah.
take a shower.
Oh, my Lord.
Just cleared out quick.
Really?
All right,
That's
you guys want to
nasty.
get busy or what?
Yeah, we
We
do.
do.
We do.
What do you want
We
to do?
can't wait to be here. By the way, guys, again, happy Wednesday. It's just a great day.
It is a good day.
All right.
What
What,
happens on
what are you going to
Wednesday?
start with?
What's the Wednesday theme here, you guys?
Whip 'em out Wednesday.
No, he's not asking to
What?
have a serious answer.
Oh. I'm sorry.
He's trying to get us excited.
Detox.
so
What's the
white,
day
Opie.
again? Here?
What's up, everybody in America? We got.
What's today's day? I'm just kidding.
If you're a family member,
if you're
enjoy this
smoking
and get your
weed, oh.
family members in the living room.
Hold on,
Nice. Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah, sure.
Do you know today's date?
26.
There you go.
Yeah.
Today's September 26, 2001.
Delicious breasts.
Happy Wednesday.
Delicious. Drop the detox.
You guys ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Guys, thank you so much for having us. We love Opie and Anthony. Wow. Whip 'em out Wednesdays. Wow. Whip 'em out Wednesdays. Wow. Whip 'em out Wednesdays. It's all, I can't believe it like this. It's all, whip out your breasts, put 'em on the glass, bend over, let me see your bass. Wednesdays with Anthony and Opie. And you know, they got me feeling dopey. Wow. Whip 'em out Wednesdays. So dopey. Wow. Whip 'em out Wednesdays. Wow. Give 'em a chance.
Just to watch you dance.
What the hell?
Holy smokes, are those things real?
Oh my God.
Maybe just to watch them cop a feel.
Come on, wow, whip 'em out Wednesdays. 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 Wow. Yeah, whip 'em out there. Happy Wednesday.
Oh, wow, I don't even know what to say. All I know is today is Wednesday. You look delicious everywhere you go. Even though you're rocking the camel toe.
Wow, whip 'em out Wednesdays. 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 Wow, whip 'em out Wednesdays.
We love you boys.
Yeah.
Yo, everyone go downstairs to Hooters for clams. Nice.
Thanks, guys.
Nice.
Chicks dig it.
What up, cousin Greg? Huge Opie and Anthony fan. My friend cousin Greg. Too much.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Big up, cousin. There's got to be big breasts on the highway sticking out of a window, flapping in the wind.
Right now.
Glorious,
Right at
man.
this moment.
How happy does that make you guys?
That rocks,
It makes
yeah.
us very happy.
Hell yeah.
They can't stop us from loving good American breasts now, can they?
Right.
Free range breast.
Anthony, these guys could freestyle and rap about anything.
Oh, yeah?
True.
Stinky and Ben were telling us this, right, Ben? Yes, okay. How do we do this? You
Nice.
want to do a
You
little
guys
rap?
will just tell you like this. Drop a beatbox, ready? It goes like this. Listen. Now it is September 25th or maybe it's the 26th. I'll be the double dog and I'm always on the mix. Camera in my face with Anthony and Opie. My God, you know, I'm always feeling dopey. I miss fun verse, it don't make it matter. The way I flip it, it always gets fatter. Breasts in the window, I love free range. I'll be the double dog and I always derange.
Yeah, yo, having fat. Roll up in here, got a big cat. Waiting in the car, spreading them legs. Come on, girl, you gonna make me beg? I'm up at WNEW. It's all good, I'm getting in trouble too in the stairwell. And I don't mean to be rude, but I'm just the type of dude to be crude. I wanna see all these girls get nude. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Nice.
Hey, that's all.
No, we just joking.
I had to jump out of one line.
Come out Wednesdays.
Something to do with a pinky, Anthony. But
of course.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's all right. You guys want to do the single from the new album or what?
We do.
Yeah.
It's called Let's Begin. It's out in stores everywhere.
Go get it.
And thank you guys so much for listening to us.
Seriously.
We have say hello to our good friends Adam and Andy and Rory and Nancy and Lee and
Go ahead and get
Brad
the single
Ray.
so I can stop sleeping on Joey.
Anthony Opie, we love you guys. Stinky.
Big shout to Papa Rocks.
What's up,
Duke
Big
Money.
Stink? Yeah.
Sam the Fresh Maker.
Here we go. We're going to tell you guys something easy like this. I've been waiting all day for that stinkiness. Stinky time. Whip 'em out.
Yeah. We gon' light the weed, tap the cake, shoot the... Now let's begin. We gon' kick right back. We gon' sit right down. Enjoy it, girl. You gon' love the sound.
I'm holding, but I'm about to cop some more. I'm real high cause I smoked a lot before. Know what you stopping for? Keep passing by. Smoke good weed, get a long-lasting high. Know it might be right, or know it might be wrong. If I'm gonna have a drink, it might as well be strong. It's not the beginning and it's not the end. We're gonna pass it around. You can hit it again. Let me be young, live life while I can, and get the wrong idea of what I actually am. Like a flash in the pan, so hold on tight. Catch a little buzz and everything will be alright.
We gon' light the weed, tap the cake, shoot the... Now let's begin. We gon' sit right back. We gon' sit right down. Enjoy it, girl. You gon' love the sound. We gon' light the weed, tap the cake, shoot the... Now let's begin. We gon' sit right back. We gon' sit right down. Enjoy it, girl. You gon' love the sound.
No, once the beer start flowing, everything gon' be fine. I'll be messed up on Wednesday, trying to get mine. Left paw pouring the wine, right margarita shaking. Trying to concentrate, but I'll be straight space caking. Life is eerie like the lake, forgetting what I know. My girl told me to wait, but I had to nut and go. Steady with the flow, palpitation, precision. Flew my feet to the track to properly ride the rhythm. Taking and I'm giving, living for today. Cause Anthony and Opie gon' have me in the long run anyway. And in the short, for the sport, straight talk bars on 102.7. You was licking Larry's John.
We gon' light the weed, tap the cake, shoot the... Now let's begin. We gon' kick right back. We gon' sit right down. Enjoy it, girl. You gon' love the sound. We gon' light the weed.
Come on,
tap the cake, shoot the... Now let's begin. We gon' kick right back. We gon' sit right down. Enjoy it, girl. You gon' love the sound. Come on. Everybody, raise your drinks to the sky. Mr. DJ, make your sound amplify. Lovely ladies, get up, don't be shy. And listen up, as I clarify my mission to why I'm spitting. Cause y'all be whining and bitching, moaning, groaning and dissing. Ain't no hate in my crew, we just do what we do. And we ain't stopping, we got plenty trees and enough food. So, everybody, raise your drinks to the sky. Mr. DJ, make your sound amplify. Lovely ladies, get up, don't be shy. And go for yours, come on. We're gonna light the weed, tap the cake, shoot the... Now let's begin. We're gonna kick right back. We're gonna sit right down. Enjoy it, girl. You're gonna love the sound. We're gonna light the weed, tap the cake, shoot the... Now let's begin. We're gonna kick right back. We're gonna sit right down. Enjoy it, girl. You're gonna love the sound. We're gonna light the weed, tap the cake, shoot the... Now let's begin. We're gonna kick right back. We're gonna sit right down. Enjoy it, girl. You're gonna love the sound.
Yeah. Bad Ronald. We love you. We
Yo,
love
WNEW 102.7. We love you. FM
We love
New
you,
York.
America.
It don't get any better.
Nice, Bad Ronald. The CD's in stores now. They're gonna hang for the rest of the show today, right, Ed?
Can't wait.
Hell yeah! All right, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna get to technicalversion.com, and you guys can come back and do a little more freestyle for us, okay?
No doubt. We're just gonna keep pounding beers.
All right, it's Bad Ronald, everyone.
Wow. Let him hang. Wow. Let
thing like the animals they are.
Opie, Anthony, 102.7 WNEW.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony show. Bad Ronald's hanging out with us. Yeah. They sounded real good. Jim Norton in the studio. He's in the latest issue of Penthouse Magazine. A quick one-page Q&A that is really, really funny. Pick that up if you get a chance. Yeah. And yesterday we were talking about something that's going on in Boston, Anthony. We hear about this from time to time. Boston, of course, a huge college town. Yeah. And a lot of girls, they want to keep their virginity until marriage.
But what do? You know, you want to stay a virgin till marriage, but you're getting those urges. Maybe the boyfriend's pressuring you a little, and you want to make sure you keep them. So what do you do?
So the trend up in Boston is to have the backdoor sex.
Backdoor action.
So officially you're still a virgin, and you can save that for marriage.
Which,
the guy from Rolling Stone magazine who interviewed us swore that it was true.
Yeah.
We've done some research.
Girls give it up.
The girls started calling us yesterday, and they told us, yeah, it's kind of true. It's a trend up in Boston.
Imagine that.
So then we got turned on to a website called technicalvirgin.com, and it had us laughing pretty hard yesterday. And John, I'm assuming you're the owner of technicalvirgin.com, right?
Yep, my pal Dave Mack and I are the producers of that site.
Are you still a virgin?
Well, you'll have to ask my wife.
Just by the looks of you, I thought you might still be a virgin. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
But,
now, how the hell did you get started with this thing?
Well, as usually for this kind of thing, it got started when we got pissed off.
You got pissed off?
We got pissed off at the whole Not Me, Not Now campaign.
Right.
With the hot little Catholic schoolgirl out in the outfit getting up there and saying, well, I'm not going to do anything.
Right,
it's
not me, not now.
Not me, not now. And also it's like...
That pissed me off, too.
Yeah, we were looking at it and we're going, her mom and dad are like, doing it like bunnies in their bedroom, right? They're getting off as much as they want, as often as they want, but they're telling her she's not supposed to do anything. And it's like the person who's getting it is telling the person who's not getting it that they shouldn't. That didn't seem right to us. So we got to jump in there and do something.
And it's frightening coming from a guy who looks like he was arrested for decapitating a woman and whacking his bag into their shoes.
Oh, my God. Norton.
Oddly, you're not the first person to describe me that way.
Why'd you have to up me? It's okay. We're having a little side competition here, me and Norton.
So you put this site together.
We put this site together, and my pal had run into a girl just like you described in college.
And she actually practiced
practiced that exact approach, because in his words, because she wanted to be pure. Pure was the term he used.
Mr. Berkowitz, how long have you had the site?
Oh, my God. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
How long have you had the site? How long has it been up?
Oh, it's about a year. Threw it up last October.
We love the testimonials. We love the commercials from the little girls talking about backdoor sex.
Who's the girl in the commercial?
That's an actress named Melanie Martinez.
She's pretty cute.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Pretty cute. She's very talented.
How old is she?
Wait, what do you mean by very talented in a lot of ways?
Well, you'll have to ask her about that. But actually, I shouldn't give it away, but actually she's 29.
29.
She do porno?
She hasn't told us.
She could be a star in Barely Legal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Giving orders.
So now, we were having a lot of fun with the site yesterday, but I assume you guys made up the testimonials and the oaths and because some of the creative ideas.
They made up the pledge too?
Yeah.
The pledge.
I thought the Virgin Pledge was the real deal.
Hey, it is now. Just because
it
is
now.
It's not real.
Now, have you gotten letters from girls that think this is a good idea, that think it's a real deal site? And
I'd say about 2/3 of the letters think it's real.
Think it's real.
Think it's real. They come in, they say, how could you be doing this?
Right.
Are you really proposing this? Do you really think this is a good idea? And the other third are going, this is what I've been doing my whole life. It's nice to see it validated on the web.
Oh, man.
Had you always done web... I'm sorry, Roger, go ahead.
That's okay, no.
Had you always done web stuff before doing clown paintings in Chicago? Or?
Oh, my God. Clown paintings in Chicago. No. No, we basically did this... This off the top of our heads to figure out how to use the digital camera. We're working on some straight science fiction shorts. Maybe get on sci-fi.com or Sci-Fi Channel, stuff like that.
What's the best way to quarter a dead hooker? You use a saw or something sharper?
Is a quarter the price for a dead hooker nowadays?
Just quarter them.
He looks like a sci-fi guy, though. You know what I mean? You got the sci-fi look.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Any other websites?
No, that's it.
That's it.
We threw it up. We threw it up. Hey, it was great. We threw it up in October, just practice, just to see how it was fun. Threw it up over a weekend.
And
we ignored it for a year, and then we started getting 1 million hits a month.
Wow.
And you've had no problem getting the name Technical Virgin?
No, nobody had picked it up.
No one had
picked it up. And what really set it off is when Maxim picked us as like one of the top 5 sites of the year.
Ah, Maxim.
Did you actually come up with the manifesto? Pledge, I mean. Did you come up with the pledge?
Oh, yeah, I wrote the pledge myself. You're dying to sign up?
I love it. It's a great site, actually. It's a great site.
Bill, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, what's this guy's name again?
John.
John. Yo, I loved you in Office Space. Did you ever get your stapler back?
Oh, God damn.
Yo, I love you guys, man. Take it easy.
Oh, Bill, nice. Yeah, so we're definitely digging the technicalvirgin.com website.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think it makes perfect sense. And I was really hoping it was a real site. You read the stuff on it, and you hope some of those testimonials are real about the girls that just love giving it up to the boyfriend and that backdoor action.
Yeah, and my favorite is the guy who was getting laid too often.
Yes.
The guy was getting laid too often, so he had to go out and get a bad haircut.
Right.
So the girls would leave him alone.
So they would leave him alone. That's absolutely right. That's all right. And why did you bring the other aspect into it, where the guy-on-guy thing? That was a little weird.
Well, we just, politically correct.
Really?
It
took away from the whole hotness of the young teen girls giving up the back door like that. It was cool. And then you're reading the testimonial, the gay guy is saying, it works for us too. And it's like, you could keep it just the one direction.
I mean, being the publisher of Screw Magazine, you really don't need to be politically correct.
Hey, that's where my partner got his start at Screw Magazine.
Oh yeah,
it's a fine publication.
No porno mags or nothing, or porno websites for you?
No.
You making any money on this?
Oh, very little, but we sell the T-shirt, the Technical Virgin Everything But T-shirt.
Everything But. Now, who came up with that?
I need an Everything But.
Who came up with Everything But T-shirt?
I think that was a mutual decision.
Because that is very good. It's Everything But, and then the But spelled with 2 T's.
Yeah, it's a nice catchphrase.
Yes. Sounds delicious to me. I'd like to fill it up.
There you go.
Hey, Bed Ronald in the studio. This is John from TechnicalVirgin.com.
What's up, John?
Yeah,
Technically,
John.
I'm a virgin every morning.
John.
Technically.
You liking John?
We like John.
John, you smoke the weed?
Nah. John, I don't want to see you naked.
Hold on a minute.
I don't think he's on the side.
John, I got to tell you the truth, and I don't know if the listeners out there want to hear this. I saw you uptown the other day. You were by the spot. This guy, he was picking up. I'm positive.
Dope smoker.
Dope smoker. You've been singled out, man.
I can see it in his teeth. Right between the pits.
Hey, you guys got a little rap maybe about technical virgins? Girls that...
You guys ready?
Listen.
All right.
Technically, I'm a virgin. Girls take me home. I show them I'm a surgeon. Get them naked. Then I date to the couch. Turn the girl around and put something in her mouth. That's what it's about. I don't mean to be sorry. It's all going strong. Man, you can't go wrong with a virgin. Technically, it's okay. I like losing my virginity every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
John, yeah? Yeah.
Hey, John, I saw you over at the spot, huh? I know this guy, man.
This guy's a douchebag.
He wanted, John, I know you're embarrassed to say this, but John wanted to introduce to you guys, instead of whipping out Wednesdays.
John used to be the man with one nut on a different show. We talk about your past life, John. I remember that.
Leave John alone.
Sorry. No, John, we love you.
Yeah, of course. Mike, you're next on the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah, I just want to tell Mr. Rifkin I was a big fan of his. Always been a big fan.
I couldn't remember his name. God damn it.
Later, guys.
Rifkin.
That makes me really happy.
Joel Rifkin.
Although, to be honest with you, man, when you were dealing with Gentle Ben, you were a very nice person.
Gentle Ben and John, all bathroom activities.
Oh, my God.
But it's a kick-ass website.
Well, thank you. A lot of people hitting it the last couple days, right?
Can't even really get on it. You know, I think you need a little more bandwidth there.
Oh yeah, we every other month we're crashing the server.
Yeah.
Crashing the server. Hey, I want to put that in my hard drive, huh? Did you stick that in my hard drive, please?
Did you stick it in his hard drive? He might give you a download from our web link.
Hey, our web link is the best, huh?
Did you ever beat Head and Nussbaum for crashing the server?
Head and Nussbaum.
It's always funny. Always funny, Head and Nussbaum material. And always topical.
What is your wife now? Your wife's out there. What does she think of your website? It's a little raw, you know. A lot of women might be offended by that.
She likes anything I do.
No. Do you guys practice the stuff that you find on the website? The backdoor action and the vibrator action?
We keep the technical virgins, man. We keep them going.
I'm asking John, Bad Ronald.
I'd say yes.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's nice. You gotta,
who else has that visual?
You gotta bang up that booty every so often.
I have a visual of, I don't really...
Anything goes during the Dick Bush and Colin administration, it looks like.
Yeah. All right. Let me go to Dan, who has a question.
Do you and any young nieces have secrets? No?
Were you ever a lawyer in Colorado?
Dan, what's up? Dan.
Yo.
You know how to use a Garrett?
What up, yo?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm just glad to see Screech from Saved by the Bell finally got a side project going.
The dude from Bad Ronald?
That's going to be me, man.
Yeah, buddy at Bad Ronald. I need them on my site, technicallytalented.com. You guys effing suck.
All right.
Yo, hold on, dude. The dude that just called up. I want to apologize for sleeping with your girlfriend. And I don't know why this has to become like a public feud, but if you want to make it that, I'll stop sleeping with her, man. I'm sorry. Just because you.
Wow. I love this show. I love
your new son looks like Screech from Saved by the Bell. Don't blame me, man.
All right, John from technicalvirgin.com is getting a little uncomfortable. We have Bad Ronald in the studio. We got to play the OJ thing as we take a break here.
Oh, yeah.
You want to set this up? We have a new friend, Kid Chris from Sacramento.
Yeah, from Sacramento.
He's on after us on KXOA out there in Sacramento.
And someone gave him OJ's cell phone number, and it's really OJ's cell phone number. This was a while back, and he called OJ like every hour, and would call him as different people, and kind of get him to hang up,
right,
and laugh and other things. But it's really OJ. It's kind of funny. Yeah, the juice is loose. All right,
loose. Messing with us, it's not in your fate. That's like OJ trying to take Nicole Brown's mother on a date. Come on, man, it's not going to happen. The guy out there that called up hating, we love you.
Thanks for noticing, man.
Go smoke some more pot. So he sent the montage.
Yeah.
And this is on FoundryMusic.com because a lot of people want to download this and play it for their friends. FOUNDRY music.com, our underground website, okay? Here's Kid Chris helping us out with the show today.
Yeah.
Oh, Juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Who's this?
This is AC. Let's go kill somebody tonight.
Hi.
Juice?
Yeah.
OJ.
Who's this?
It's Al Michaels. My wife's been acting like a real bitch. I was wondering if you could help me kill her. What do you say, champ?
Do I know you? Hey.
Juice, it's Chris Rock. It's me, Chris Rock, Juice. What do you say you and I go kill the Spice Girls? Juice, every time I call you, I always be laughing.
Hello?
Juice, you're late. We're supposed to go out and kill people tonight. What's going on?
I really can't talk. I'm at dinner with a bunch of people, and I have no idea who you are.
I'm the real killer. OJ. Oh, what? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Juice.
Yeah?
Juice, what's up?
Who is this?
It's Dan Dierdorf. You want to go throw the ball around, have some beers, maybe kill somebody?
Yeah.
Hi, OJ, it's Kato. Want to go pick up some young girls and kill them? We can hold them underwater or something.
How'd it go?
Can I move in with you?
Hello?
Hi, OJ.
Hey.
Hey, it's Marcus Allen. Want to go get some bitches and kill them? Yeah.
Gone. There you have it, man. That's Kid Chris from KXOA. Kill him.
Kid Chris, you are the man.
He is the man. Let's go to Rob. Rob, what's up?
Hey, I wanted to ask Bad Ronald if they got their name from that weird movie where the kid lived in the walls from like the early 70s or something.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, no, we did. It was like a cool movie. We saw it. We thought it was cool.
Cool movie.
Basically, we were...
Pretty wild.
Wait, what's the plot of that movie for the people that don't know?
We were actually really stoned when we watched it, so we don't know. But if you know, call and tell us.
Seriously, it's about a crazy kid that gets locked in his mother's under the stairs, and he starts doing bad stuff to women. You know, we don't condone violence or anything against women at all. We're totally pro-woman to change the subject. I love women.
Okay, the movie's about a kid who accidentally kills a young girl from the neighborhood, right? So his mom, in an effort to hide him from the police, keeps it real, builds a little crib for him under the stairs. She kicks off. You know, he starts taunting the next family. He's blowing tubes.
Right.
When the kid gets older, does he start a website? Hey, seriously, we got to say, we love you, man. John, we love you.
Same here.
Yeah.
That's how Black Sabbath got their name from a film, so you're in good company. Enough said.
All right.
Scott Jacoby in the title role, Opie. And
FM radio.
That's true.
Wait on.
All right. Well, John, thanks for coming in from TechnicalVirgin.com. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes, we had a lot of fun with that site.
Say hi to your wife and give her one from us, I guess. that backdoor action.
Do you feel embarrassed when you walk by Roman Polanski films? I didn't know she was your wife.
Hey, at any time, are we ever in the future going to go, holy jeez, he was right in this studio? No?
Yes.
I'm waiting, because it seems to me at some point we'll be like, oh, my God, we had him right here.
TechnicalVirgin.com. TechnicalVirgin.com.
Give him some credit. The dude's got a great face for radio. He's doing his thing. He's making it happen.
Right? He's got a cool website, man. Gets a million hits and stuff.
I think he used to do the radio show with Schlocko up there in Boston.
Was that? It's Birdsey.
It looks just like him.
Gets more hits than homegrown, man.
Nice.
All right. We have to take a break, so, John, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Check out TechnicalVirgin.com for yourself.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
What do you do here?
Look at breasts.
If I wasn't on this show, I'd be out there with a wow sticker just trolling for breasts.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony, O2Go. All I know, it's water with lots of oxygen in it. It's distilled water. It tastes like regular water, and it's healthier because more oxygen is in it, right?
And it's distilled, yeah, which is better for you. And, the oxygen part of this, oh, my God. It's got more oxygen in it. You know, you need that stuff, oxygen.
Do we need more oxygen in our water, Anthony?
I think the more oxygen you could get in your body, the better. No matter if it's through your nose, through water, through whatever orifice you want to suck in some oxygen through. I would say it's a good thing.
Good thing.
Oxygen good always.
Always.
And O2Go, what a refreshing way to get extra oxygen. Stay healthy. It's a great way to perk yourself up and get your mind working. Yeah, oxygen good for your brain.
Just by drinking water with a lot of oxygen in it.
Who the hell would have thunk it? But yes, O2Go. Pick it up where you get water. It's great. O2Go.
The station for sports guys, Don and Mike, Opie and Anthony, and Ron and Fez is this station, 102.7 WNEW, New York.
Hey, you're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hello.
A strange show today. We're having a good time.
Hell yeah.
Bad Ronald about to leave. Oh, you want to give him one last surprise? Yeah, we could do that. Our friends from the other day are back. They're going to be doing an interview upstairs.
I don't understand how they could do an interview upstairs.
We'll explain in a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Because we want to surprise Bad Ronald.
Yeah.
Guys, we got a surprise for you.
We love surprises.
Man, I'm not ready for a surprise. This Red Bull's got me going crazy. The Red Bull's the best. You were so nice to us today for coming in and playing your single. The album Bad Ronald is out in stores now. So we figured you brought the champagne, some weed, some fun. So we want to return the favor.
Nice.
And show you something you've probably never seen before.
Is this true or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tease us.
Take 'em out.
Don't tease us.
Take 'em
Well,
out.
take 'em out, sure.
Whip him out. Whip him out. Whip him out.
Whip 'em out.
Good. Whip 'em out. Yeah, you're on the right track. Whip 'em out, sure.
Yep. It is Wednesday.
That's the spirit.
Do we have the whole band here? The rest of the band is here. Bring in the ladies, Rick. Bad Ronald.
No way. Yeah, no way. No way.
And the guys in that want to see the ladies.
Bodyguards.
Of course.
Bodyguards.
Yeah, those two are the bodyguards.
Hey,
don't mess with those two, all right? So,
bodyguards, huh?
Bad Ronald, you know the show. You know we get a little freaky and stuff, right? So we want to return the favor now. So, if you will, whenever you're ready.
We got a couple of quick ones. We got a little surprise for you, my friend.
Hey. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I never looked. I never looked.
Look.
You gotta look.
Oh, wait, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Hold on. Don't say that. You guys, you gotta look. Trust me. This is something you will tell your friends for years. Look.
Hey, watch out, man. We can't see. We want to see.
Look. Turn around, guys.
Hungry? It's a hamburger.
Oh, my God.
What? We thought you guys... Wait. We thought you guys... Wait.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life, people.
Hold on.
Come on, jump on.
That's called the windsurfer. Windsurfer.
You're still hungry because I got a hot dog.
Look at that.
Do you want some sauce with that?
No.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Open Anthony, please, guys.
Relish on
This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Oh, my God. I'm the only one saving up to talk.
Hold on.
This is unbelievable.
Hold on. What was that one? This
is unbelievable, people.
Hold on. Slow down, guys. What was that one?
That was the thong.
He can do the thong, Anthony.
These guys are unbelievable.
All right, check this out, guys. Just for you, because
Hungry Baby Bird.
Here. Hungry Baby Bird.
Oh, man. I'm proud to be an American today, boys. Proud to be an American.
All right, one more, because they got to go upstairs.
You guys from America?
That's family.
The Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster. Come on.
That's family entertainment.
That's so bad, man. Yeah, if you guys are trying to figure out what's going on, we invite our new friends back into the studio. The Penis Puppeteers, Anthony.
Penis Puppeteers. How about that?
We scared the ass out of you, bro.
Yeah, it certainly did.
Bad Ronald thought they were seeing some naked boobies, but instead you got to see the Loch Ness Monster.
Damn, don't give me 5, dude. I'll give you an elbow dap.
We've heard you boys love your penis.
I've never been so nervous.
Give me that elbow dap,
almost in
man.
my
Come
life.
on.
Give me a little bit of that.
Elbow dap. Hell yeah.
Oh, he's high-fiving the guys from Bad Ronald. Look at them. They're good sports, Anthony. Good sports. What do you think of the thong?
That was interesting to
We
say.
washed our penises before we came on.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Great.
So,
hey, guys, have fun at the news station upstairs.
Yeah, we're going to give them
It's a lot different. It's a lot different than this show. I'll tell you that.
God love you, boys. Thank you very much.
Wait.
God
Yeah,
bless
they're
you
going
guys,
upstairs to do an interview with our the news station. I don't
10 wins.
I don't know how they're going to pull that one off.
The news station here. Pull that off. Who are you talking to? You know who you're talking to up there?
Not sure.
Is it John Montone? Ralph Howard.
Ralph Howard.
And their
Howard could hang. He's all right.
Well, I hope he can hang.
He's all right.
Ralphie'll be fine.
Hey, give the plug again, because you guys do a whole hour show. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, we're playing at the John Houseman Theatre.
Yep.
On 42nd Street. Lots of cheap tickets in our first 2 weeks of previews. It was good last night, but we frightened some New Yorkers last night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, we gave some old ladies a real
Frighten
fright.
some New Yorkers today, man.
These guys have hair on their palms.
Shave it off, buddy.
All right, and you're going to be there for a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, well, at least, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Is it
Wow.
every night of the week?
Every night of the week, yeah. We do like Tuesday through to Sunday.
Yeah.
And then we do 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday.
Right on. These guys, they're hilarious. You guys are in shock, right?
You guys are unbelievable.
The matinee on Saturday, so you can bring the kids, right?
Yeah, bring the kids.
Saturday afternoon. And they do take a volunteer if you bring kids. When the baby bird regurgitates, it kisses your kid on the cheek.
Okay, that's disgusting.
All right, guys.
Have
fun up there, gentlemen. And Bad Ronald, we'll see you guys soon, all right? The new album is out in music stores. Thanks for having us, Opie and Anthony.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
Guys, I'm not shaking anyone's hand after that.
No shaking. We got to go.
Get in touch with elbows.
We got to go to Cali. It's a big day in Boston today. Cali, what's going on, bro?
Guys.
Not too much, man. It's I'm up at Kowloon's on Route 1 in Saugus. We've got the bus backs and the huge. I mean, these stickers that were on the buses.
Yeah, they're not stickers.
Huge.
They're huge billboards that were supposed to take up a good part of these buses up in Boston, and then we got shut out because they thought WOW was offensive, so now you guys are handing them out to the O&A Army up there in Boston.
Yeah, when I first pulled up to Kowloon's, man, there was about 50 people waiting, and people have just been coming and going. So I'm going to stick around Kowloon's for at least until 7 o'clock if O&A Army fans want to come by and pick up. We've got the Opie and Anthony stickers and the bus stuff. And then we also have another BCN van out at Tweedo on Route 9 in Framingham. And that one is also going to stay until like 7.
And you guys still have some of the bus sides still available for people to pick up?
Oh, yeah, we have a ton of them. When we picked them up today, I mean, you almost needed a crane to pick these things up. They are heavy and they are huge. And I peeled one off. And these things are it's like super glue. It's adhesive. It's not coming off whatever you put it on. So people are coming up and taking them. Oh, I'm going to do this with it. I'm going to do that. So
they're huge.
I'm not saying anything to anybody, but I have a feeling that people are going to see these at places in public.
Right.
Yeah, it says WOW and Opie and Anthony. So you guys got to send us one so we can put it up in the office, all right?
Oh, definitely. I'll put one in the mail tomorrow for you guys.
Right on, Callie. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, there he goes, helping us out up in Boston today. That was a huge story yesterday.
A lot of people are saying, all right, penis puppeteers once, okay. Twice, definitely gay. You can't have them on twice.
There are people out there that just don't get the beauty of radio, though, because we had Bad Ronald, our new friends. They thought they were seeing some luscious boobs.
They were
That's
horrified.
where the joke is, my friends.
And by the way, do you know what you have to be packing to pull off the thong trick?
That what goes without saying. I mean, the guy pulled the junk from the front. You know how you do it? You pull it through to the back.
You pretend you're a girl.
It's called pretend you're a girl, or the bowl of fruit, they call it, from the back view. It's the bowl of fruit. You do that, but you continue with the main part of your junk and pull it up through the crack like a thong.
All the way up, too.
All the way up.
All the way up.
He was doing that.
He could have moosed his back hair.
You know what happened? I think after manipulating their junk like that for so long doing this show, it ends up like Stretch Armstrong's leg. Remember the Stretch Armstrong toy? Right? It just seems like they could pull that thing to an elephant trunk. It's ridiculous.
Like a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Right. There you go. A pair of shoes.
Psycho Tim wants in. Tim, what's up?
Just to bring back what Callie was saying, he's handing out the signs at the back of the buses, but he's also handing out these bigger signs that are stickers.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Well, and they're probably, I'd say they're 3 or 4 times bigger than the bus stickers.
Wow.
Yeah, they started something in Boston. We wanted to advertise a little bit and put the WOW, Opie and Anthony all over buses and billboards, and they found it offensive, so they made WBCN take it all down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just pissed off our listeners.
Yeah.
Now they're going to be tagging WOW everywhere, and I don't know what to tell you. We can't control our listeners.
Look what we do now.
They got minds of their own.
I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm going to do anything illegal with it, Opie. Of course not. I'm just saying that, I might...
Look, they want us to say something, so we will. Hey, guys, I mean, come on. You really shouldn't do that.
Oh, sure. No.
That's not nice.
It's not really smart to tag WOW all over Boston.
No, I mean, Norton said that yesterday, right, about the spray paint. We should stay away from that as well.
Oh, yeah, because that's illegal, and people would see that and go, hey, and they'd think of Opie and Anthony.
Something is illegal.
Especially, don't do it to, our old radio station. I was ready to call them competition, but that's kind of silly to say.
I mean, Opie,
but don't do
anything like that.
Yeah, don't do it to our old radio station. We want to play fair.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, Tim, thank you.
All right, guys.
Huge day in Boston as they give out those bus signs to our insane listeners.
There you go.
Hey, let's talk about a foosball table, Anthony.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. We've had this problem here.
Can we talk to Ron and Fez? Are they in
for
the
a
building
while
yet?
I don't know if they're in yet. I hope they are. That douchebag producer they got, or whatever the hell he is. I don't even want to call him a producer.
Yes.
I don't even know what that is. He's like a glorified intern.
Yes.
Al Dix. We have our foosball table here.
You were nice enough to bring it in from home, Anthony.
I just wanted to bring in a foosball table. I know a lot of people around here like foosball, and it's great during some of the commercials or whatnot. We go out and we play some foosball, and it's great. Great way to wind down. Al Dukes, for some reason, got all pissed off on Ron and Fez's show one night and kicked the foosball table over.
I think he got pissed because a guy kissed him and he kind of liked it.
And he kind of liked it
and he was mad
enjoyed
at himself.
The big flaming fag that he is. And he kicked the table over, breaking it. The whole thing's not level. It's cracked. The surface, which is supposed to be completely level, surface like a wok now on that thing. But
surface like Afghanistan after we bomb them.
Right. You can only dream.
Without the scattered monkey parts.
Right. Dare to dream, right?
Makes the game more challenging, though, Norton.
So for some reason...
Gotta shoot around them.
For some reason, Al Dukes has had this problem now to toil over for, I don't even know how long it's been now. It's been quite a while, a couple of weeks. Do I fix the foosball table that they have already, or do I get a new one? The guy, he's brain dead. So I guess he decided to have someone fix it. I don't know what the person did. Nothing. Because I came in that night. He said someone would come up to fix it. Nothing was done. It still was broken. So then, for some reason, I come in today. The foosball table on its side in the main entrance to where we come into this building.
Well, that's because, Anthony, there was a new foosball table in play.
Yeah. The new foosball table also in the lobby area on its side. So I hear, hey, Earl comes back into the office. He goes, hey, did you see the new foosball table? I'm like, oh, new foosball table.
Let's go check it out.
Let me check this out.
Anthony was so excited. It was like Christmas morning.
Right.
He sprinted down the hallway.
I look at I see the old foosball table up on its side on this wheels. Like they just rolled it out like an old vending machine.
You did that like Fred Flintstone thing. You were running, but your feet were barely on the ground.
And you heard like the drums. Yeah, I was running and smoke. Actually smoke. And I see the foosball table there, so I'm like, all right, let me see the new one. I walk up. I don't even have to get around to see the front. I see these big box-like legs that have no leveling capability. That's the first impression I get. Then I go around to the top. Now get this, everybody, if you know anything about foosball. Here's how it works. For every side, there's one goalie in front of the goal. Then in front of that, there's two guys. That's your back. Then one of the opponents, 3 men front. Mm-hmm. Then there's the 5-man of each side at the center. Of the and then the same thing on the other side, the 3-man front.
The key, one goalie.
One goalie. And if it goes to the corner of the table, what happens? It's tipped up. It's angled up a little so the ball will roll back down, easily gotten by the single goalie.
The single goalie.
I look at this table. There's the back rod that has the goalie on it. 3 goalies.
3 goalies. It's retard foosball. It's like a baseball team with 2 extra players
on one side because you're retarded, like Al Dix. You're a retard. So I look at this. I go, unacceptable. And who decided
3 goalies? No tilt up in the corner.
No tilt up in the corner. And cheap unleveling legs.
Thick legs.
And no bearings on. Oh, here's another thing. Plastic bushings that the rods slide in, if you could call it sliding, as opposed to the table I brought in, bearings. Ball bearings hold those things. So nice slide, nice action. And I'm thinking, who the hell decided to drag our table out of there without even letting us first see the replacement table? So I am livid pissed, and we are joined now by Ron and Fez, who have to actually pay money to this useless gentleman, Al Dukes.
And how'd you like the new table?
Can I jump in before Ron and Fez start? Yeah. I want to make it perfectly clear. We have absolutely no problems with.
I love Ron and Fez. That's my entertainment on the way home.
Love the guy.
It's my entertainment on the way home. I love the Ron and Fez show. Very funny.
They're on after us in New York.
Absolutely.
And we listen every single night on the way home.
And the only thing I could say that could make the show better is getting rid of that useless piece of crap, Al Dukes.
All right. I'll put it this way. Yeah. We never hired the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that we've ever been given always comes from Jeremy. No one ever lets us bring in our own people.
Oh, he's one of Jeremy's.
Number two,
right.
I used to eat acid like Tic Tacs and never thought it was a good idea to break somebody else's property.
Right.
The guy had a few beers.
Especially fun property.
Right.
Like, it's your fun property. I don't care if he wants to break a toaster oven or something.
We were all enjoying the foosball table.
All enjoying the foosball table.
Immensely.
What annoys me is someone thinks that terrorist attacks excuse their previous responsibilities.
Right.
Like the slate got wiped clean.
You know what? If Al Dukes was down there with a helmet on, digging through rubble and helping out, God bless him, I'd put aside the foosball table thing. Believe me, I would. But this happens in New York. Everyone's devastated. It doesn't affect his job.
Right.
And his responsibilities.
So you don't like the foos T-ball table that he brought in?
That thing was...
The extra goalies.
Right now, the Special Olympics are missing their foosball table.
Ron, let's just put it this way. The game came with hockey helmets for all of us.
Hockey helmets for the bus ride to play.
That's right.
The short little bus ride.
We don't want anybody hurt.
It's like, you know
How
something?
do you buy a foosball table that you can't even level?
We can only dream that he'll bring in tomorrow a Barbie pinball machine from Toys R Us.
Oh, Anthony,
with the little plastic legs.
Someone has challenged you. Mike says three-man back is actually professional foosball.
All right, Mike.
Guys, what's going on?
Right.
Listen, I'm not defending Al Dukes in any way.
Explain to me the three-man goalie.
Three-man back, if it's a tornado table, which I don't know if it is, but tornado makes the professional table.
Professional table, yeah.
The professional table. It's not the bar table. The bar table is, you know...
We want bar table.
Thank you. I didn't start my career in professional foosball. I started it in a bar.
Foosball table. It's tornado. If it's tornado table,
I don't care about tournament. I don't know. No, piece of crap, unleveled legs. You can't level the legs. How do you tell me, Mike?
Is it a tornado?
I don't know.
It should be pulled away in a tornado and thrown in a cow field. That's all I know about that in a tornado.
I don't want to defend them, but it is the pro table.
The legs can't be leveled. Piece of crap.
We play bar table foos.
Bar table.
All right, I agree. So do I, but I'm just letting you know. All right.
So now here is my proposition. Or not even proposition.
Yeah.
If I make
demands
that I am making.
Sure.
Now, I am not making them on you guys. You are simply a liaison.
Right, okay.
Between this program.
Ask them to fire him.
No, because you fire, I lose. No. Here's what he has to do.
We win.
He must. And here is, I'm not being like George Bush, not telling anybody when and where or anything. What is this? It is
26th.
Okay, I will give him till next week. He has 1 week. Till next...
You're a softie.
No.
Too much?
Hey, no, because you know something? There's plenty of time for him to work whatever resources he needs to work. There's a weekend in there to help out, whatever he needs there. 1 week to secure and have submitted for my approval. Not installed. Submitted for my approval. Submitted for my approval, people. Be down. A foosball table of equal or greater quality than the one we started with. That is it. I want good foosball.
Now, he said if you turn this one upside down, you can play skittle pool on it.
And air hockey.
Is fun. That air hockey's not working. No air comes up. No air comes up.
What about Skittle Bowl?
Skittle Bowl.
Skittle Bowl with the ball on the string, and you would throw it through the pins.
But you couldn't throw it too hard, or you're just yanking the pins down anyway.
Did you bother to turn it over?
Right, turn it over and try it.
If you take all the rods out, it makes a perfect table to put a Rock'em Sock'em Robot set on, too, which is good.
Right.
I might go for that. That's my demands.
I got
1 week.
I would fire him tonight.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can get it past Jeremy. Jeremy brought the guy in, and it's like having a narc on our show.
Yeah.
And every time we ask for something, I get that, no, we can't.
Oh, my
God.
God.
Get me I can't make long-distance calls. It's,
oh, my
I'm like,
God.
what? What?
The company really frowns upon
Right.
that.
I got such enjoyment the other night when a girl called up, wanted to be an intern. You said, "Do you go to college?" She said, "Yes." You go, "Okay, you got the job.
You're in."
And then you turned around to Al Dukes and went, "You have been trying to get an intern for the show for months,
right?
And you have failed."
We also have
you show on the show every night his complete and utter incompetence.
They gave us how many guys we have working with us? Not one can do production.
Yeah.
Not one. And I don't understand this. This is New York.
They're producers,
you know,
that can't.
So what
product.
do they do? They're telling us great show. You guys rock. I don't want your opinion.
They're there to kiss your
right.
ass.
One of them came to me last night and said, "Feds, what is this?" I said, "That's a CD." That is a CD.
Oh.
We're going to have to start at the basics.
Yeah,
but you know,
train them.
Opie, I consider this your responsibility. It's your station.
You are the assistant program director.
Hire people.
You're the assistant program director.
I am the assistant
Hire
program
good people.
director.
How hard would it be?
I saw because I can't get your producer fired. I tried. I'll be honest.
You know something? I'll be honest, and I hope he hears this right now. I can get him fired. I can. I absolutely can get him fired. Don't test me.
Is that what happens in 1 week?
Because I'll go to Jeremy and I will get him fired. 1 week.
I would love to see it.
I won't tell the consequences. I give him the timeline. I give him when there will be consequences, and I give what I want in that week. But let me tell you, I can get him fired.
Now the guy wants to defend the situation.
The three-man back. They're defending the three-man back.
Jay.
My first time on the Afro show. Love yous both, but I don't get me wrong. Dukes is a douche, all right? But, man, the three-man back, that's the way the tournaments are run everywhere you go.
No,
Look, bar tournaments, too.
Bars. No.
I have worked with a three-man back for years, but I never played football.
And you went to jail for it, too, didn't you? You went to jail for it.
Yeah.
Little different.
In Bama, yes.
Yeah. Have you given it a shot? Is it a tornado table?
It is indeed a tornado table.
Oh, man. Tell him you can give it to me.
No, I don't care. Trade it in.
What do you
I
say?
want a bar table.
Ninth caller?
Ninth caller.
But I win.
I don't want the tournament table. I don't care if it's diamond studded and gold plated.
What kind did you have before? Like it was one guy back, that's it?
Yeah, we did.
One guy in the goal back, and then you have the two-man in front of him. That's your defense.
It's bar foosball.
Was it the circuits?
And I don't care how good it is. You know something? A foosball table to me isn't that good when there's plastic bushings holding the rods in without bearings in it. So don't even try. It sucks.
Oh, man, I'll take it.
No, you won't. Because he will be using that to bargain to get a good table.
Hey,
I don't care what he needs.
What are the consequences? A lot of people want to know. You're giving him a week.
I'm giving him. I didn't give any consequences. All I said was I said that I'm sure I could talk to Jeremy and have him removed. I'm not saying that is the consequence, but I can do it.
The night that he broke it, I guess he was kicking it and pushing it over. Someone told me he was yelling Dago, and stuff.
Dago, Guinea Wop.
Yeah, I heard all that stuff.
Nice.
And I don't know where it came from.
Nah, sad.
Where that anger came from?
Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
You know what else is broken on that we never even griped about, but it's an important part of the table? The little flip-down drink holders.
Yeah, I noticed
There were
four.
When I brought that in, there were 4 operational flip-down drink holders. You flip the bottom down and flip up a little thing that holds the top of the bottle or
Sam
can.
Adams, nice.
So now the Sam Adams, you pop it in there, you play a little, you drink a little. Right now, one of them actually works. The rest all snapped off and broken from his turning the table over.
And you don't get those with the Tornado brand.
No.
It's tournament.
It's tournament. There's no drinking at the tournament.
Right.
Ooh, perish the thought, the tournament you're drinking. I played foosball, grew up playing foosball in bars, just like everyone else did.
Sure.
No one got on that table and said, "Hey, where are the other 2 goalies?" Did one person say that? No.
I remember what we said. We said, this is great. We were all excited.
Yeah.
It was like the orphanage got a toy finally.
Exactly. And some ass wrecked it. Al Dukes ruined it. Well, he's got 1 week.
I think he's going to call your bluff, though. I think you better be ready because he's a cheat man. He's a cheat man.
I will start the wheels turning.
Yeah.
As per the consequences that I have.
And I know he didn't go out and buy this thing. I know it's some kind of trade out that he expects to be doing on our show.
And why not? You know, it's a replacement of property from our show. wouldn't you have us approve it first?
Sure.
And say, look, is this like what you're looking for? I'm just imagining now 20 foosball tables in the lobby area.
Anthony.
Before he gets one that we want.
I was there when they dropped it off. It was 3 guys. They dropped it and ran.
Right,
really?
Sure.
Look where it was.
Thieves in the night.
I know.
No joke. It was barely in the door.
I know. Yeah, it was.
Everybody's
blocking people.
Everybody's dropped off a high school girl like that. Just threw her in the front yard, hit the gas as hard as they could. Hey, she got home.
Hey, I don't know. I dropped her off. That's how they dropped the foosball table off.
It's embarrassing to us, Fez.
It's horrible. And I know, like Ronnie, you said, he's got some sort of plug that we'll have to be on the lookout for tonight when he tries to slip that in for Fred's Cheap Arcade.
Sure. Oh, we want to thank Hitler's Amusements for bringing in a tournament-style foosball game.
You know, 3 men in the back there. That's great.
Hey.
3 men, plastic bushings, nice. We got to go unleveled legs, nice.
We got to go to Melissa really fast. She's been on hold for a while. Melissa.
Hey, what's up, guys?
She's down in Philly, Anthony, at the Weezer show, helping us out with the Wow Sticker Stop. Right, Melissa?
Exactly. Did you guys know that the Weezer fans, love you guys, too? There's these kids, they have, these big posters up, O&A posters. I couldn't believe it. But, you guys are awesome. But I didn't expect these guys are, 12 years old. I'm sorry, you're not 12. See, now he's all mad. What do you guys have to say to Opie and Anthony? You're live on the air.
Oh, great.
Who is she, Bob McAllister?
Opie and Anthony. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my God. I told you they were 12 and wouldn't have much to say. But they are showing the O&A pride here, and they made, this huge bed sheet that says, Opie and Anthony rock and stuff. So I thought I'd let you know.
Very cool. We're coming down there in the very near future for a road show and doing our show live from Philly. We're going to have details in hopefully a day or two.
Hey, yeah, we're having a date in Philly?
Hell yeah.
All right, well, we plan on staying here so I can show you the town.
Cool.
Oh,
right.
Look at that.
Sounds good.
It ain't the town we want you to show us.
You want Opie to take you to Phantom of the Opera?
Well, you know how these shows get, so you never know what's going to happen later on.
All right, Melissa. Thank you.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Have fun at the Weezer show.
Thanks. Bye.
Go find Melissa if you want a Wow sticker.
It's Weezer. What could happen? A bunch of nerds get out of control?
All right, we got to take a break.
All right. Well, there it is, gentlemen. If you could
I'll
please
take it back, Pakistan. We'll take it
my
back.
demands.
Yeah. I feel like the Pakistan military.
Because I shan't talk to him. This is all done through diplomatic channels.
Yeah,
and,
you're not the Taliban.
You could deliver my demands.
Sure.
And we'll see.
That's the nicest thing that's ever been said. You're not the Taliban.
I know you got the weird beards and stuff, but you're not the Taliban.
I guess we'll be bringing back broken foosball tables behind us, dragging them behind horses. Here's his answer.
All right. Got to say it again. We love Ron and Fez. They're on after us here in New York. If you haven't checked them out, you're absolutely insane. All right?
Yes.
Quick round of what do we learn next?
Whip 'em out Wednesday.
Oh, man. Fun bags galore.
Wow, 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 wow. The Opie and Anthony Show.
I love that.
Hey, Connecticut Schools of Broadcasting. The world of communications is exploding with all kinds of opportunities in radio, TV, the internet, and multimedia. Call Connecticut Schools of Broadcasting, the nation's oldest and largest group of communication schools, at 1-800-TV-RADIO. At Connecticut Schools of Broadcasting, you'll learn by doing from radio and TV pros in a matter of months, not years. You're going to be trained on digital audio and non-linear video editing systems, even learn the latest techniques in webcasting and multimedia. Call 1-800-TV-RADIO today for Connecticut Schools of Broadcasting in Stratford, Connecticut, or in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey. For day and evening classes that begin in late October, call 1-800-TV-RADIO now. That's 1-800-TV-RADIO, or check them out on the web at 800tvradio.com. Connecticut Schools of Broadcasting.
Opie. Anthony. 102.7 WNEW.
What a day, what a day, what a day.
Opie, can I once again praise Mayor Giuliani of New York? I think
you're such a dick.
I think it's a wonderful thing he's doing tomorrow. Starting tomorrow in Manhattan, you cannot drive your car with only one person in it from 6 a.m. till 12 noon. That's noon, yes. And it's wonderful. In this time, it's it's going to help out with the traffic problem.
Unbelievable.
So I think, you really are. I had time to think about it.
You were the leader
regardless of how it affects me.
3 hours ago, you were the leader of the pissed off movement.
I thought it was till midnight then. It turns out it's just 6 a.m. till noon. And
now you're leaving all your brethren to defend themselves.
But you're not thinking selfishly, you reanalyze.
Right, I rethought it, and even if it was till midnight, I would still come on and say, it's a great move.
You're such a dick.
There's no I in team.
Right, Norton, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Why can't you see it that way, Opie? It's a great move, and I will be here tomorrow. I will start my commute at noon.
Another excuse for you to be late. I hate you.
I should be in by noon 20.
Noon 20, all right.
Or noon 25.
I want to start the what did we learn process.
All right.
I learned worst saying ever. We will agree to disagree.
Yes. It stinks. Well, from your lips to God's ears is it deserving of a throat cutting, too. That's pretty awful.
Don't forget to check out Jim Norton in the latest issue of Penthouse. A one-page Q&A with our buddy here, and it's really, really funny. We'll give a bunch of people a chance to buy the thing, and then we're going to just read the page on the air. It'll kill a half hour. There you go. It's too good. I mean, people should check it out. All right, Johnny from New York. Okay, Tools, here's an early what did I learn. OJ bits, always funny.
Yeah.
Japan is a conquered nation that will do anything we say to avoid getting nuked again. Women will cry at Phantom of the Opera, but won't bang a deformed guy or drink out of his humped mule. Head of Nussbaum references, always funny and always topical.
John from Brooklyn, I learned that Ant hates waiting for Bush. I learned it was Antoine Walker. And I learned Opie's not the only one with the power to fire people.
Jerry writes, Hail Stinky, king of the stairwell. Today I learned nobody likes... Oh, you got that one. If we take Mike Tyson off... excuse me. Wow, slow the F down. If we take Mike Tyson off the Zoloft, he'll bite Bin Laden's sack off. Technical versions take it in. Das Duper. And when Opie says you look like a sci-fi kind of guy, he really means, where's the child's headless AIDS-infested body? Wow. That's good.
Wow. Freud checking in. It's okay to be an ass F, just don't become a schmuck douche.
Nice. Michael writes, today I learned that Opie and Anthony did an interview with a future serial killer. Ernio, always good for a few. Today I learned that by next month, the war will be a tic-tac-toe game, and Ground Zero will be 3 miles north of the studio. He also learned Louis Black is a whippersnapper with spunk. Potheads and Head of Nussbaum, always funny. And thanks for ruining the end of Phantom of the Opera, you dick.
Here's one from Dan from Hoboken, which, sorry, but it is just for New York. I learned Will Pendarvis won't have to worry about the driving restrictions in Manhattan.
I don't get it.
Will.
Jim, what did you learn today?
I learned today that tomorrow Opie will be 1.9 miles away from the disaster site.
Is that following the formula?
Yeah. Have a good one, guys.
Nice. Steve, you're next. What did you learn today?
Hey, boys. Today I learned that Opie can't fake it. 3 minus 2 equals 1, you schmuck. Is never good. And I'm going to go bang Sandy later.
Bye. I don't get Jay's. Let's see what this is about. Jay, what did you learn today?
I learned that we're all getting lulled to sleep here.
Lulled to sleep, that's right.
And is never good.
With the president's speeches.
Oh, very good. Okay. Thank you, bro. Let's go to...
I learned F tournament play, bar foosball's the way to go.
Yes. Uncle John.
Hey, guys, how are you?
Pretty good.
Hey, I learned a few things.
Okay.
I learned that when you call OJ on his cell phone and ask him to go kill somebody, he never denies killing him in the first place. I also learned that Ron and Fez are not the Taliban.
Yes.
And I learned a couple of things yesterday that bear repeating, if you got a moment.
Sure.
I learned that a good form of birth control is a stampeding Clydesdale. I learned after balloon knot sex, God looks down and says, good girl. And I also learned that a strap-on can be used as a club.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, guys.
Thank you, bro. Uncle John, always good for a few. Jim, you're next. What's up?
Yeah, I learned that you need a huge mule to wear a thong. Later, boys.
Mules, that's good.
Thank you, Florentine.
Patrick, what's going on?
Hey, I learned every once in a while, Stinky's got to take a 20-minute break from ruling to smoke some weed.
Yep. Well, Stinky doesn't want people to know that. His mom's listening.
Hey, Garrett's a fine boy.
Guys, could you calm down the pot jokes? My mom listens every day. She really thinks I'm a pothead.
Paul learned Rudy sucks, Rudy may suck, Rudy, great job.
Hey, Wendy, what's up?
Hi, I've learned that Anthony is a traitorous schmuck.
Where do you live?
Ringwood, New Jersey.
Oh, man, Jersey's going to have a real tough time of this.
I'm going to be dying. I bet if you send a few guys over to my house tonight, and I'll enjoy that more than tomorrow.
It's the GWB or nothing if you're alone in a car.
And then after 62nd Street, I can't go alone. I work all the way down by the by Greenwich Village.
Norton's going, don't tell him that. Why, Norton? Like they're not going to figure it out on their own. It's the only crossing from New Jersey to Manhattan is the George Washington Bridge. Like no one's going to know. Oh, good thing Anthony said that.
No, you're right. And you can connect on that. Exit 13A on the Turnpike. It's spelled Goethels. It looks like Goethals. That's the GW.
All right. Hey, thank you, Wendy.
You're welcome.
This is just for New York, too, and very inside, but I got to read it. Dan from Hoboken. I learned Big Kev doesn't have to drive Anthony to work tomorrow.
That'd be good if they needed. That would be good if they needed 30 or more people in the car.
Old war better than new war. The Astrodome's air conditioning can get rid of the world of terrorism.
Mm-hmm. This is a good one. Eric, what did you learn on the show today?
Today I learned the new U.S. military uniform is a beekeeper suit, and I learned that Ron and Fez are better live in D.C. than on tape delay.
There you go.
Yeah,
cool.
They're on tape delay in D.C.
Thank you, bro.
You guys rock.
All right, bye. Well, that was a lot of fun today, huh?
Yeah.
I learned Opie got a 3-for-1 deal on his shirts a couple days ago. I learned we should put the terrorists in a box with holes and drown them like kittens.
No, that was cats. He didn't learn that. I gotta say no. There's a no to that.
Oh, God. I learned OJ really is the funniest killer ever.
Ever. Who's ever going to take that title?
Don from East Meadow. Bravo. I learned Kid Chris is the real killer. That's good. If you want to hear that OJ stuff we were playing today, the montage, it's really funny. It's on FoundryMusic.com right now. Most of the things we talk about later on we throw on Foundry. That's the place to go. FOUNDRY music.com, FoundryMusic.com. Tomorrow, Mario Cantone, Anthony.
All right. Mario's back.
Also, Jeffrey Ross.
Oh, cool.
And some lady talking about sex or something. I don't know. Right, Rick?
That's Friday.
Oh, it's going to be Friday? Okay.
And then the
VMA replay on Saturday. Well, that doesn't help the other cities. That'll only be in New York when we do our weekend show.
Quick Stop says, I learned that 3 goalies equals retard foosball. Absolutely.
Joe, what did you learn on the show today?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I learned technical virgins walk funny, and I learned that right now Al is at Toys R Us getting a 3-in-1 ping pong table. Guys, sucks later.
All right, bye. Dennis, what's up?
What's up, guys? I learned no matter how much they cry, women won't bang deformed guys. Stinky rules.
Oh, Stinky rules. Paul, help me out here. Paul writes, I learned Opie can't pay attention during Phantom of the Opera, but is hypnotized by man's puppet penises. Yeah, there you go. Come on, Paul. Haven't I been nice? Been nice, right? Okay. I think we're done.
That was really funny.
Oh, yeah, this is really important. Our buddy Jay Moore, he's going to be at the Beacon Theater in New York with Stephen Lynch and Mike DiNicola. That's going to be October 7th at 8 o'clock. A bunch of us are going, and all proceeds will benefit New York Firefighters Fund. Okay? How do they get tickets?
Charge by phone?
Charge by phone, 212-307-7171. Hopefully this info's up on FoundryMusic.com And you can go to jmorelive.com or call the Beacon Theater for tickets, okay?
Here's something to think about. Did the Sharks just stop attacking people?
That and...
What happened there?
That and what happened to Gary Condit?
Gary Condit and Chandra.
Well, Condit's got to be not happy, but relieved that the heat's off him.
Yeah. I guess so.
Sean, what's up?
Hey, guys. I learned today that rolled-up playbills make great telescopes.
Thank you.
Back to you, Rusty.
Wow, that's an old one.
That's an oldie but goodie.
Back to you, Rusty.
All right, we got to get the hell out of here. We're going to leave you guys with Dueling Ted Nights. Love this,
right? I Ted Nighted it.
We're naked cowboy. Spalding, I want you at the golf course for 5 minutes. Chop, chop. Come on, Ed. We got to go back and forth.
Did you hear the one about the colored boy?
No. Go ahead.
No, I heard that one. That's a hoot.
Wait a second. You be Ted Knight. Wait. I almost said the wrong word. I screwed up. Who screwed up? I did. Okay. You be Ted Baxter. I'll be the guy from Too Close for Comfort.
It's easy to grin when your ship comes in and you've got the stock market beat, but the man that's worthwhile is the man that could smile when his shorts are too tight in the seat. Okay, Pookie, Chris in the boat.
Wait a second, I think Monroe wants to see the cowboy.
Monroe, naked cowboy, here. Now, Lou, Mary, Mer. Thanks, Mer. Lou.
Opie and Anthony.
And on the 8th day, God said, let there be breast.
Fools. Wow.